exhausted from escaping from the ship.
And blowing myself up.
And is it just me and Mira on the ship?
And Fluff.
And is anybody going to be attacking that ship that we're on?
Hopefully no.
It is going to be floating above their ship, so the only way that they
were live.
Arrivederci. I mean, ciao.
The true answer is we don't know if anybody's going to be attacking our ship.
That's correct.
Okay.
We can assume they know we're coming and they're gonna attack us.
Oh
back.
yeah, they know we're coming, like for sure.
All right. Well, so who's staying on? Fluff, me, and Mira is on the ship, and then it's you
and
Dio and Orphan.
Dio's still captive.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's literally me and him and Zesdrick.
As far as we know, he's still captured.
True.
True.
But it's the only thing whatever Kyle's character's name is,
Yeah.
Orphan.
Orphan. Dorphin.
And Zesdrick playing series going with us.
Okay.
Supposedly he's taking out Zayre and he just needs a 2-man escort.
I don't want
Pretty much what he
a terrible jump.
what he needs is 2 people to go in and help him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a distraction on deck of the ship and hopefully not get attacked.
Do you need to be healed?
I'm only doing 4 points.
Okay.
Which my hit points are higher.
Why?
Oh yeah, that's
They're
right.
59, not
Because she
51,
forgot to
because I
add
forgot
hit
to add
points
hit
for a
points
level. Yeah.
Because I
You were
start
telling me
off
about
at
that.
11. Just double check that it is 5 and not 6.
D8 hit time?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a 5. Plus your con mod.
Which is a 3, and it's always been a 3. So I started with 11 for level 1. There have been 6 level ups since then. So that would be
30.
8
Oh wait.
times 6 is 48. Plus the original 11 is 59, not 51. So I'm not as bad off. Still squishy as fuck, but...
Matt,
Squish.
I haven't actually touched your dog in a while, and they're just showing me this, so you know, I'm okay with this.
Yeah. I just can't look her in her eyes. They're so cute.
Hey Matt, I can't see you on Discord.
Yeah, it's you have to go on the Twitch.
Wait, Mira, you said you had how many hit points you started out with at first level?
I thought it was 11, although according to this, it's 6 plus your con mod, not the full d8 plus your con mod. So then it would only be 9, and then it also says 4 plus your con mod for each level of after.
Yeah, because
What's your hit die?
sorcerers have
Oh,
a
it's
d6 hit
1d6.
die.
Never mind.
That's probably
I thought it
So
was
at first
D8.
level you would have started out with 9, and then
Yeah.
if you take the quote-unquote average, you can do just 4 plus your con mod per level, or you can roll a d6.
so that's 42 plus.
Plus 9. So
Which is
51.
51.
Yeah, so that is right.
So you got it right.
What's up with your on the right?
I don't know what else is d8.
Oh, that was it.
Don't you play Paladin? Or have you played Paladin?
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering if you were thinking maybe that, because that's what I have.
Captain Ryan.
Paladins are D8?
Yeah.
No, Paladins are higher than that.
Paladins are d10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is it a
Paladins are
D10?
D10.
Paladins and fighters are d10s.
Barbarians are D12.
Barbarians are...
Oh yeah, Paladins are...
Rangers might be d10s as well.
I don't think so.
Barbarians are d12s. Wizards and sorcerers are d6s. Everybody else has d8.
Ranger is a d10.
Rangers are D10?
Yeah. Paladin is a d10.
Mod Hunters are D10.
Oh, I think I just don't roll the dice, and I just take the...
High average.
Yeah.
Which is
Blood
6,
Hunter's D8.
Is
No.
6 plus your con
Yeah.
mod.
6 plus your comma. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because that's what I usually do, because I was too scared to roll it and then get a 1 or something.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Take the high average every time.
So I should have 52.
If you just take the average that they suggest, you end up with an extra half hit point per level.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, if you are lucky and roll really low, you can get more. But
Yeah, the chances.
And also, bad.
Yeah,
they're very considerate and round up on the high average.
What you looking at, dog? What's up, dog?
Oh man.
I got all my dice are at the bottom of my bag. Okay, got the golden dice. Got the shout out to Sarah dice. Got the blacksmith dice. I want to get some new dice.
Oh, I could also do
Oh, I forgot I have chopsticks.
You what? Oh. I mean, they could see through that.
if they touch it. I mean, like an oh shit card type thing. Not
Yeah.
to
Oh shit card.
get it. Oh shit.
Oh,
shit.
Ha!
Sorry, I'm feeling schnacky.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
That's good.
Yeah, I love when the DM.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah, no, yeah, I love when the DM's feeling snarky.
Oh my god. Really?
So everyone knows, I have my next character sheet already.
Oh.
Character design and everything. Not that I
Yes,
want Mira
same.
to die, but I'm ready.
I mean, I have a pool of about 30 some odd characters on D&D Beyond that I can just pull from either old campaigns or just unused character ideas.
Nice.
'Cause
I should do
I'm
that.
a
Just
cool
like
guy who
binge and make a
just
shit ton of
spends time on
characters.
D&D Beyond like that.
All I ever hear is how everybody just is okay with dying and they
I'm
want to
not
make
okay
new
with dying.
characters.
Hey, I don't want to make a
I
new
don't
character.
want
Don't you
your
fucking put
guy.
words in my
My
mouth.
God, exactly.
To be fair, I have
Don't you put
so many
anything in my
character
mouth.
sheets
Nice though, like
from old
it's already
campaigns
good.
of characters that aren't dead yet.
Dude, can you not be in a box for once in your
I
life?
still have Captain Ray.
Why are you so-
I'm still going.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But we were cleaning up my parents' house and I found an entire box of old 4th edition character sheets.
Oh wow.
Not
Nice.
like oh,
Amazing.
these are old.
Good old 4th edition.
So it looks like it says.
4th edition.
Wait, there was something that gave us temporary hit points. I feel like it was something that
We don't have those
We don't
anymore.
have that because I had that written down right here, and so I just
Definitely not have temporary hit points.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm
Really
just
nice
full
though.
health because I have not been unless I was attacked while I was gone.
No.
Okay. This is gonna be rough.
What do you have?
I really don't have any idea. I'll probably stay on the boat though, even though I want to go on the boat. But if I don't. That's rough. You convinced me. I'll
That's sort of the issue. Is like I know that like you'd want to go on the boat.
exactly. But
I also know the soft spot is you want to make sure that you protect the people in your party.
exactly.
And the only person left in the party that's actually a part of the old party is Mira, so
That's so dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And
gotta
we're not
put-
even the
You
original
also
party.
kind of owe me your life at this point.
I
so...
kinda
so
do.
you need to protect the Stormbringer.
Okay, well. Oh, you. Okay, well.
Just do it.
Yeah, you have saved me like twice. God damn it.
Also, question for the DM: where are we in relation to Cloudheim? Like, how many feet away from the city are we from?
That actually is a very good question.
You have to go up the
Move.
cliff.
Could you move off the
and that will
board?
be.
We have to move. No, don't lay down. Yeah, thank you.
I think you're only
Hey, want to see something?
like 300 feet or so.
Oh, shoot.
Okay,
Oh, I'm excited.
I can work with that.
I have
So could I.
one too.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
it was within
All right, you can
your
go back
500
into
foot
it.
range.
Right,
Even
because
though
that's
you-
like
That's right, you
directly
brought it last time.
below it.
Yes.
Is it like the same brand?
No, Trish made them.
My sister made them.
Get out
That's sick.
Go.
She found these are actually picture
I'm
frames
busy.
from the craft store,
Yeah.
and then she just bought the
Felt.
felt and just glued the felt into them.
That's super smart.
But literally, like, it's just a
Shadow box.
yeah,
That's super cool. That's actually,
right?
I never even thought about that. That's super cool, right?
Cheapest dice tray you'll ever
Yeah.
find.
I really want the. They just look really cool, but I'm like, for like how much they are, it's like not worth it because it's literally wood. But I think it's called Dragonwood. Dragonwood?
The wormwood.
Wormwood. That's what it is. Oh, is that wormwood?
My sister got it for me, but yes.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's your. Oh, that's kind of cool though.
It works. Definitely expensive for what
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
it's-
But I mean, like this. At least this design, like I was looking into making it myself, and like just seeing how much work it would go into making an actual like dice vault. And it's not that much work. You just have to have the right wood cutting,
Like skill and tools.
and tools to do it.
Yeah.
Because really, all you have to do is get like a single piece of wood, cut it in half, create an opening on this side,
Yeah.
an opening on that side, line it, and then put in some magnets. Right? It's not that bad. The issue is that actually like getting this cleaned out and all of that
Yeah.
to get it exact and not to destroy the wood or anything like that. You
Yeah.
have to have the right tools, and I do not have them.
Yeah. No.
And the only person that I know who does is my grandpa, who is way too old to operate the tools, but also too stubborn to let me operate the tools. So,
Nice.
Sounds accurate, yeah.
yeah.
Just putting it out there that before we actually get into combat, I'm actually going to convert 2 of my 3rd level spells back into sorcery spells.
Damn.
I mean, the only 3rd level spell that I have is Lightning Bolt.
I'm
How
trying
much am I going to be using that?
I'm pretty sure I didn't use a spell when our last combat.
No, you didn't.
I don't think I did.
I did.
Because I was saving it for like the intense, or like an intense fight. But
Well, good job.
yeah. But that's kind of what I do on most fights. I'm like, oh, this isn't too bad. Now I'm like crippled on the ground, so.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah, I am so tired of that, by the way. I am so.
Well, better, bro.
I'm trying.
What?
I literally die at the beginning of any combat that's like serious.
Well, good thing you're staying on the boat.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for convincing me.
You're welcome. I might have actually saved your life.
You might have.
There's 2 safe places to be. One of them is definitely next to Zesdrick and Zayre.
Hi.
Oh wait, he's not on the boat.
I'm next to him, though.
Wait,
The other safe place to be is in some winged boots.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fucked.
especially when you're up in the air.
Or
Several
with
miles.
a magical wire that gives you the power of flight.
You can fly? That's stupid.
If I need to, yes.
I really want to know what oath that you were talking about like getting like angel wings. But I'm conquest, so it doesn't matter because I don't get that. I can summon a like a steed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a greater steed. I can get that at like I think level
It's
15.
Oath of Vengeance. At 20th level, you have Avenging Angel. You can assume the form of an angelic avenger. Using your action, you undergo a transformation. For 1 hour, you gain the following benefits. Wings sprout from your back and gain a flying speed of 60 feet. You emanate an aura of menace in a 30-foot radius. Any The first time any enemy creatures enter the aura or starts its turn there during a battle, the creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for a minute or until it takes any damage. An attack rolls against the frightened creature have advantage.
Okay. Damn.
So it's at 20th level
Yeah.
with
Very
Yeah.
far away.
It's a very cool ability, but I would strongly caution against ever choosing a class or subclass based on its capstone ability.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. Because I can like summon a steed that can fly at level 15.
Right, like even selecting something based on like their 11th or 14th level abilities is
Yeah.
pretty sketchy.
I mean, it wasn't based on that. I like
Unless you
conquest.
start at level like 10 or,
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
true.
started at that level, it's
That's
fine.
true.
but it's so hard to
But
get up to that level.
you want to have a character that's fun to play, you know,
Early.
throughout the life of the character. And if all you're doing is really looking forward to like your 11th or 12th or 13th level ability, it's like, oh man, I'm level 3 right now. Can't wait for
Yep.
9 levels from now.
What's my AC?
I need a character.
Flash of the Titans.
I'm ready
Dude,
to
that's
kill.
a good.
Wait, that's
a
the
good
wrong app.
movie. I like that movie.
I'm ready to kill.
Like the old school one. You know?
God. I forgot how young you are.
What do you mean the old one? What are you talking
What do you
about?
mean the old one?
Like the one from the 19 fucking whatever?
like the one that had the Oracle thing that they reference in the new ones, and it's like a nice little Easter egg. It's like an owl thing, isn't it?
What?
I don't know what I'm
Are you?
It's the one with the like
Are you talking about?
claymation or like the animation. I don't know. They have like
You talking about that one?
yes,
The one from the 80s.
80s. I was like, is 70s or 80s? I can't remember.
81.
81.
Oh,
That one was good.
that hurt me a little.
Well, feel the pain, okay?
Okay, you're like a year apart.
Yeah.
You've got no room to judge here, Kyle.
Oh my god, yeah. No, I watched that and like Jason and the Argonauts and like that one was, oh my god. Those movies are sick. The new one was pretty good, but it wasn't as cool. It was cool, like
Like, okay, isn't the robotic owl a thing though?
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
No, that you're not. No, that's
Okay.
definitely a thing.
I don't know if Doss is being sarcastic or not in chat, but
Talking
like,
shit,
I
Doss.
just- I
Talking shit,
know I've seen the
Where's the
newer
microphone?
ones, and my dad talked about the robotic owl being a thing in
There's
the original one.
There's nothing happening in chat. What is
Because
going
you
on?
haven't been in chat.
God.
You can't see it.
You
What is it?
nerd.
I'll read it over here.
Yeah.
I literally have had this
Robotic
open this
owl.
entire time.
In the Twitch chat?
It
Yeah.
totally was. Wait, was that? No, that's the Golden Fleece from the
Robotic
Jason
owl.
Argonauts. I have not seen these movies in so long.
I just know that when I watched the newer ones with my dad, he got super excited because the robotic owl was in it, and it was.
They made like a
compared to
joke
the
about it.
original one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I remember.
No, yeah, I remember seeing that too and being like, that was kind of cool that they brought in the owl.
You can get out of this alive anyway, wherever.
Dude, is that a Destiny hoodie? Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, hell yeah. Oh, is that from the Crimson
Yeah.
event? Hell yeah. Dude,
Nerd. Both get it too because of the. Never mind. Nerd.
okay. I actually have my gamer tag on a sleeve on a shirt that I like. Literally, it was season
On
one.
the jersey.
It,
No,
it was like what was it? It was like some sort
Moments
of
Triumph shirt.
yeah, Moments of
Yeah.
Triumph. It was Moments of Triumph 1 is blue, light blue, like in like a font, and it
Are you
had
on PS4?
PS4 all the way. Are you
You
kidding
might
me?
have a buddy here.
I played Destiny more.
I just don't
You
play
need to
Destiny.
Destiny more.
I don't need to play Destiny anymore. I fucking hate that game so much. Destiny 2 is shit. I love Destiny 1.
Twinsies.
I am really like the new season's great, but like the DLC to just be out now.
What's the new DLC?
Darkness powers?
Okay, I've not heard of that. I have not been. I stopped playing that game because that game would drain my soul, and I was like, fuck this game.
Speaking of draining souls,
Demon
how
Souls?
are we dying?
How are we dying?
Demon Souls?
I think I'm almost
Demon Souls? Oh, dude, that game was
finished
pretty
with our
hard.
map.
I love Demon
here.
Souls.
That game was fucking hard.
I'm
The
very
hard thing
excited
about
how
it is the
detailed
10
this
frames
map
a
is,
second.
though.
Yeah,
That game
right.
runs that on PS3 because it's
Like,
PS3 is a piece of shit.
I just have to decide what I can put on and what I cannot put on.
well, you can put on your bear shirt.
Wait, what?
No.
Wait
No.
for.
Make it slightly more bearable.
Wait for streaming? Like you're talking about like your actual shirt right now? What do you mean your bear shirt?
You know
Okay.
what his bear shirt that he has?
Yes, I know the bear shirt, but like
Yeah.
he's got to change into.
Bear is now taboo. No one is allowed to say bear.
Oh god.
What about bear, what would we say like?
All right, you roll a deep. I'm just kidding.
I'll roll anything.
You take 3d20 damage.
3D20. Yeah,
That's not
and
a
you're
D20.
dead.
You accidentally fall through the ship.
Of knowing my luck, I would roll 2 or 3 nat
Misty
20s.
step
like,
through
back
the
to
ship.
back.
You actually transport yourself into the magical cannon on the ship right before it gets
Yeah.
fired.
Oops, you got blown up!
And blow an Auslan-sized hole into the cultist ship.
I would be the perfect size for that.
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't like the way this is rolling already.
I just brought a test on my dice. I'm probably gonna do shout out to Sarah dice.
Rely on those.
I almost got a 20, then it bounced to an 8. That's cool. Okay. Lucky
What's the
number
1?
That was lucky number 13. Okay. And a 1. Okay. All right. That's going away.
Yeah, I first roll with my obsidian dice was a natty 1, so
They can stay in the box today.
yeah.
And a 2 with the
Oh,
gold.
we're gonna die!
19. Okay, the gold ones are looking a little bit better, even though it got a 2. As long as it's not a 1, that's okay. Okay, looking a little bit.
Matt, have you
Okay.
ever done ship design before?
They're gonna say shrooms.
No.
So first time?
It's like what? That was random.
Oh. Is it
Remember,
unbearable?
I think it's
Who-
your head.
Wait,
Inches
who is
matter.
It just
a Slothomaniac?
size matters,
Oh,
to you
snap.
guys.
Hi, Dos.
People.
Don't hate
That's,
Matt.
Hey, it's a
Rob.
1!
Keenan.
Hell yeah.
Is
Alright,
your
no
dice all rolled out? Oh.
Ah!
These are a new set of
God
dice
damn it, Rob.
that Jonathan got me.
See, the blacksmith dice
We'll see if they're any
roll
good.
okay, and then as soon as I
Until we
start...
get into
Exactly. I'll like roll
thing.
like 3 nat 20s, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm using this dice, and then it's like a nat 1 first roll. I'm like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
thanks, dice.
Just remember, it can never be as bad as a 0.
That's
Yes,
true.
it can. It can be a
Even-
-1.
But whatever.
How would be it? It would be like bouncing on its
Cayman?
point. It's
Nope, it's a -1 with modifiers.
oh,
Modifiers can go negative.
How do you-
They're below
He
10.
was a
that's rough.
guess.
It
Yeah.
looks like
So
the
it's
second
3 minus
time I
3
played with-
is 0.
It looks like
Three
Titanz
minus
is
We
how
have
it's,
5 charisma. Oops.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say payment.
Oh god, you have 5 charisma?
That's
No,
fine.
it.
Oh, I was like, oh god.
Imagine having 5 charisma.
I know that would
Yeah.
suck so bad.
I have 10 dex.
Cayman.
The only plus
Big
0
ol'
I have.
nil
I'm stupid as
dex
hell.
base.
I
rolls.
totally thought it was you.
Nobody
Wait,
said
Hey,
that.
hey, it's not
What?
Cayman, by the way.
Nil
It's
on
Cayman.
dex base rolls.
Okay, buddy.
And on charisma, actually. I think.
Just,
They're 20 straight.
isn't
so it's
it
fine.
his character?
Just like
No.
it's yogurt, not yogurt.
Oh yeah, see there you go. It's yogurt.
Don't we have another character that we met?
Might
That...
be your character, but that's the name.
I at least try to call him yogurt to his face.
Well, yes.
Excuse me.
I know better.
Das basically made me Keenan with his barbarian accent. Oh, that makes sense.
I mean, you introduce yourself as Keeman now, so
Yeah.
either way,
I've literally
what I
never
heard.
heard
yeah,
Keeman say Cayman before.
yeah. Your
Like,
name
this
is now.
is new information for me, and I've known about Keeman for years.
All right, I gotta make another cup of coffee, and then we're gonna do it.
Not ready to die.
I'm so nervous.
You know, it's gonna be okay.
I don't believe you.
I believe myself, so that's all that matters. But I'm also the one that dies first, so you never
Still
know.
awake there, Jared? Jared!
What?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Are you alive over there?
Hello?
Unfortunately.
Oh my god.
I don't mind what less educated people call me.
You introduce yourself as Keeman.
So does that make him less educated?
Apparently.
Who?
I mean, I guess after years of spending time with less educated company, you stoop to their level.
Yep.
What a generous soul.
I like souls.
Are you a ginger?
What? What's happening? What?
Do you have gingivitis?
I don't know. Memes I don't understand. I hate that. Why are you looking at me like...
South Park, bro.
Oh, it is? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now.
Gingers don't have souls.
Yeah, gingivitis.
They have gingivitis.
Yeah, that's right.
And they feast on everyone else's souls.
Yeah. Oh my god, that poor kid. That poor child.
You want to watch it?
What?
You want to watch it?
I have watched
Just
like the first
screenshot
quarter of
that
it.
Oh, okay. What awards have you seen?
Most clutch, rookie, most improved.
Wait, who is most clutch?
Most clutch was Fleta.
What's it?
Okay.
Yeah, Fleta won it. But a
Most
bunch.
improved was...
Most improved was Fearless.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Rookie of the year went to Alarm.
Oh, actually.
Oh, watch it, okay.
Alright.
Uh,
See, I
Coach
would
of the
also
year went
say-
to-
Coach of the year went to Paris Eternals coach.
Yeah. Shen? No.
Okay.
Rush.
Rush, yeah.
Sounds like the NFL, but different.
Yes.
Yes.
But they did
NFL.
they did a voting system for Flat. They actually did like a
Rankings.
ranking voting
National
system for
League.
Flat Chat.
League.
So first place got 3 points, second got 2, and third place got 1 point, and all 4 of them voted and then added up the points.
You're gonna hear Reinforce get really fucking tilted.
Oh, I already heard
What
it
is
got
he
tilted.
not?
What is this one about? EQO being one of Brent's choices for most clutch.
No. Where
Like, I
one of
feel
his
like
picks
that has
gets
to
left
go
off.
To either Sigolby, Carpe, or Fleta. Like
What?
I feel like most clutch would be Sigolby, Carpe, or Fleta.
I thought it was
no,
the
the top 3 were
Oh, I could see Ons.
no, the top 3 were Carpe, Fleta, and Sparkle.
EQO?
No, EQO wasn't
No.
in the top 3.
EQO.
I don't remember who the
Never
third
mind.
one
I
was.
remember.
But pretty much the argument everyone said was Carpe, is most clutch, but at the same time, he hasn't been doing it for the whole year, versus you go look at
Yeah.
Fleta, and he's just been doing it.
Fleta.
And on top of that, they brought up, of course, the video contest.
God, that
Headshot
this,
after headshot after headshot.
I forgot that the funniest moment, the one of Wynn's funniest moment of the year happened.
Oh, I have not
So
seen
yeah,
that.
you'll get there.
There we go.
I think it was
don't really know.
Oh, Reinforce gets really tilted at his pick for best bench player not making it into the top 3,
Okay.
and then
No.
he like goes off,
Reinforces too high
On,
for super on everything.
and then he goes off on the most underrated
Best
player.
bench player?
Krusty wasn't even in the nominations for best coach for them.
Yeah,
Shocking. Pardon. Fun.
They pretty much were like, honestly, like, we expect greatness out of him.
Yeah.
So it's not a shocker.
That's fair.
Not pun intended.
oh yeah.
Who's the player? I think for Philly. I want to say it's DPS player
Ivy,
that almost never plays.
Carpe.
Oh,
No.
no, Chipsa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chip's the
Chipsa.
best bench player.
No, the bench player one is obvious.
What are we live still?
Yes,
Yes, we are.
the personality
We have
himself.
7 whole viewers.
7,000, you mean? Because we're so legendary.
Yeah.
Shut your face. I don't want to hear that here.
I don't want to hear that. What's wrong with being legendary?
The only part I haven't watched is
It's unbearable, okay?
It's unbearable.
Brent's player
I
of
think
the
that's
year, and then player of the week was the only ones I haven't watched.
If I can't make bear puns, you can't say legendary.
Matt said only bear. I said words that weren't a part of that.
You're gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. Are you kidding me? It's awesome.
I'm ready to die.
I got Mira. It's fun.
Maybe I'll just peace out and leave you there.
Do it.
Hey,
do it,
push
do
comes to
it,
shove.
Do it.
I'm gonna turn you into a giant ape.
I mean, if that helps, I don't know if that helps.
Okay.
I mean, I guess.
If you insist.
Well, we do
Hey,
insist.
if you level up one more time, you can turn into a T-Rex.
What?
Nice.
Oh, it depends on my
Who
level
likes
and what you
T-Rexes?
turn me into. Oh, shit.
They're cool.
So,
Dude,
Would you like
it could be a
T-Rex in your
giant
campaign?
white scaled T-Rex. That'd be
have one
sick.
in a campaign.
Wait, really?
I'll buy
Nice.
my T-Rex.
Yeah, they had a whole little underground.
Orange eyes.
there's a spell
prehistoric
that's true
cave.
polymorph that lasts
Did you play WoW?
No.
I know some of
I
what.
don't want to be a T-Rex for the rest of
Moradon
my life,
has a
though.
dungeon, and it's all this like
Isn't that
underground
badass?
cavern.
That's
Okay.
pretty
jungle
badass.
vegetation,
What?
prehistoric
What?
type deal.
What?
I had my old campaign go through a little when they fought T-Rex and some other dinosaurs. It was an underground cavern system I modeled after Maradon. Wow.
I just ran that like 20 times the other day.
It's one of my favorite dungeons.
It's a very fun dungeon. I skipped all the mobs because I needed nature resist gear, so I was grinding out like 2 bosses.
Yes.
All right.
Shut
I'm ready
up,
to
Dust.
So we're all
I
rolled
swear to
in.
God.
I appreciate you, Doss.
I don't have
You're all
chat.
terrible.
Sad. Can't have chat in my
Kodiak
campaign.
You mean
Can't
Bear.
not think of bear now.
Barely standing.
Wow.
Did mine just slip by?
What?
What? None of them not looking. Somebody else can say it.
I kind of want to see what he
I
says.
said, oh, so no more bear puns?
Don't worry, bear puns.
What about bear paws?
Just because
That
of
was
bear,
bad. That was
bear
terrible.
hands.
there's something else in there I'm missing.
100% German bear.
When we're bare hands? You should probably put on some gloves though.
All right.
God.
We are
Okay,
going
we
to
are
die.
ready.
Yeah,
I think now to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Is-
Sorry
are
for
we?
the late
Problem.
start.
Are we?
I had to work today.
Did you? I thought I was like.
We
that was
have
the reason.
two
Yes.
Yeah, that too.
players
Okay, well, my bad,
online
guys.
today. We'll start from the left and work our way over when we're doing introductions.
Yeah, we're dead.
Greetings all from the deepest dungeons to the highest heights of Dragonflight. I am Matthew Arnold, your dungeon master, and these are my playthings for
The
today.
barest group. Item.
Starting over here, we have
Orphan, half orc, blood hunter. I found my quarry, and my quarry will die.
all right. Your quarry is who?
What are you laughing
The
at?
stupid chat.
Oh. Zayre, one of the heads of the
What is
Cult of
this
the
stuff? Why is this
Seer
on the
is
ground?
on
Is it
board
yours?
the ship
Yeah, they're
that
just
we are
Oh,
heading
yeah.
toward.
My bad, I thought I kicked those or something, so I was like, what?
There, yes, is on the ship. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's all I got.
So you're after Zayre.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was distracted.
Thanks, chat.
Go ahead and turn that off.
Just bear in
Hey,
mind.
don't worry.
it's-
Dude, you're gonna die.
I know, I'm so dead. It's unbearable.
All right. Next is
Auslan, Dragonborn Paladin.
what color are your scales?
Very silver, and I did say white earlier. They're silver though.
Silver.
Yes, orange eyes. Yeah, I look handsome.
That one took a while.
Okay, 11 intelligence. Okay.
Oh, we know.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Okay, hey, don't be hating, alright?
Yeah.
What are
Okay.
you, Gryffindor?
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, I always do.
Proud of it.
But
So
I
for-
have no idea.
You're a Hufflepuff.
he's a
you don't know
Hufflepuff.
we all know.
I honestly don't really care.
I'm here to protect my friends, though. That is
What?
for sure.
Trying to decide what you would be.
Make sure to get out of this alive.
Those two are biased.
I could see.
Who's biased?
Okay,
Well,
Me?
If anything, we should know better than anybody.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, Auslan. So you are Dragonborn, very handsome.
Yes, very paladin.
Anything else
Um,
you would like to add to that?
I'm here to protect my friends. Make sure that we
He might
pour
turn
out
into a giant ape.
his evil.
That's why you're here.
Yep, exactly. I hate Zayre so much.
So at this point, you are you're after Zayre as well,
yes,
and you're trying to keep safe what remains of your beloved companions.
exactly. They're the ones that got me here, and I want to make sure that I can.
How do you feel about the newcomers?
Newcomers, well, Orphan's a little bit of a smartass. Dio is, he's okay.
What?
I haven't really talked to him too much.
How do you feel about
We've
Luke?
known him for like
Luke,
6
Luke
hours.
is actually he's been I don't know, he's a
Smartass.
very you've been a little bit of a smartass, okay? and
That's his interpretation.
yeah, it's just what I know.
Well, your interpretation of character personality is completely askew.
I don't think smartass, I think just
Yeah.
an asshole.
Yeah, smartass.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
I take offense to.
Okay,
You giant
excuse
bag of
me.
dicks.
all right. I
Call him what he is, an asshole.
okay. Well, excuse me, asshole.
Thank you.
Carry on. How do you feel about Luke?
Luke, I think he's been doing okay. He's he's doing all right. I don't know. I don't know too much about him, but he's been
with you the longest now of the new.
He's been pretty witty, yeah.
You've been through the hag incident together.
exactly, and he was working really hard while I was trying to catch up with him. And honestly, he held his own really well for not having a
He
weapon.
lived.
Yeah,
I was in a boiling pot of stew.
I mean, you got out of there at some point.
Thank you, Fluff.
Yeah.
How does Orphan feel about the new companions?
I don't
Any
care.
attachment? Any nothing?
I could care less. I'm here
It's
to
only
be
been
there.
2 sessions. two
Yeah,
sessions.
I'm
like
totally gonna poop in
as
the
far
bed.
as I'm concerned, like
I'm gonna poop in the bed
we're
so
we're
bad.
working together until I kill Zayre, and then I can give less of a fuck.
They're expendable.
Yes.
You even meet Mira
No.
I was just
until
saying, I think
getting
you
to
did.
the ship?
Until you
Okay.
got
Yeah.
once you got on the ship, that's the first time I met you.
Alright.
All right, and so over here we have
Mira, the Stormbringer, the half-elf sorcerer of the group, who after a harrowing several hours and a lot of experience learning some things about her own magical powers, has made it back to the rest of the group after escaping from the cultist ship. And hoping to do what little she can to help in this scenario.
How does Mira feel about the newcomers? New additions?
I mean, Fluff and Luke have been pretty solid additions thus far. She's starting to grow kind of attached to them. Dio is kind of an asshole so far, but he's a 16-year-old kid who's now gotten mixed up in all of our bullshit, so...
Who's apparently pretty freaking strong.
Apparently. And after leaving him for dead, feels a little bit guilty and wants to go see if she can help save him. And I don't think I've interacted with Orphan at all, because by the time I got there...
We were getting into battle mode.
Yeah.
Alright. Over here we have...
The newcomer.
Well, I am Luke the Lute, but I play the liar. But I tell the truth.
Do you?
When it suits him.
And how does Luke feel about the compatriots and our newest member?
I feel like Luke is getting along with most everybody. Dio being the newest member other than Dorfin over there. Dorfin.
I was like, quit saying
Orphan. I'm just gonna add a letter at the beginning of their name. Different letter every time.
Joke is poor.
Orphan.
Quality just goes down.
Dio seems like a young, sprightly old chap that looks like he's in some trouble just first time we met him. And now he's in even more trouble, so we need to maybe
That's a new type of
see if
bear.
we can get him out of that. And then Orphan is kind of just a jerk,
Like a coker.
seems like, and I haven't seen him. I mean, we haven't had a chance to see any sort of like team player aspects of his abilities, but as of right now, I sort of just expect him to focus on not only himself, but
You know, whatever his powers are, whatever his strength is, it's enough that Zesdrick Plains here saves his life.
right. So obviously, like he's got to have something, but that doesn't mean I know anything about it yet.
Did you collect this?
Alright, to our
That was
online
not
friends
good.
today.
Not good at
You
all.
are
Starting from
having
the
a
left,
tough
we
time.
have
I'm tired, okay.
Which left?
Fluff.
Which left?
Sorry, what?
Fluff, you're up.
I mean, last week,
No, introduce yourself.
sorry, what was that?
Introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm fifth off for Fist, a Tabaxi monk. Liking flying around, shooting people with some radiant sunbolts.
And what is your opinion of the group at this point?
People talking shit in chat.
What's my opinion of what now?
The group.
Oh, hell yeah.
How you feeling about everybody and everything going on? Your compatriots.
Nah, yeah, the mic is cutting out pretty bad on Discord.
Yeah, for real.
Could be the fan is pointing.
Oftentimes it's just been Mira who I can hardly hear, but you guys are all cutting out pretty badly this week.
Does that make it any better with the fan off?
Polarizing. You go, Rob. Pandemonium. Oh my god, I can't stand. Okay.
The mic is having a boo
These are
boo.
bad. I haven't even read the final one.
I'm overqualified for this.
Overcool. That's so good. We're a bit far.
Alright, check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
A drop bear. That's what they're called. Drop bears.
Can you hear us
What
any better now?
Australians say- it's like a. When Australians see tourists, they call them drop bears because they like
Does
drop
not
down and
hear
attack you.
So
I can
So
hear
it
you guys a
scares
little bit better
tourists,
now.
but the real
It's just a little
koalas are
soft, but
super, like,
at least you guys aren't
innocent.
cutting out at this moment.
Okay.
Okay.
It could have been the fan then, maybe. Just,
Yeah.
It might have been the fan.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
Drop bears. Like, that's what it was. I can't remember.
All right,
what they're
so
called. Yeah, there's like
Fluff.
I remember that.
The question was,
Drop bears.
what is your opinion of the group as it is right now?
Sorry, you guys are real soft.
Hello? Hi?
I haven't changed any settings.
You haven't. You don't even feel me, dog. That was fine. I'm so tired. I'll be awake. I gotta remove my photo. I won't pass out on stream, I promise.
I don't believe you.
Theoretically, you should also be involved in combat, so you'll at least have stuff to do.
Yeah, that's true. I believe in myself, okay, God. Thank you.
Is that Zayre?
It's a giant cat.
It is time.
Just
Lost
tackle
battle
it.
music.
Yeah, it's just...
Damn it, Chris.
Cue up the Bloodborne playlist.
Alright, I can start doing it now.
Okay, cool. I'm also saying damn it, Chris, to your pun.
This stream's gonna be very punctual.
You were not very punctual today.
Is that better?
No, they're both bad. It's
That's what makes it punny, okay?
Alright, hopefully that should be a little better.
Yes, a little bit right now.
Sweet. Alright.
No.
hear us now.
No.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, they lost. We lost the people on the overlay.
Very nice.
We're double imaged.
Yeah, you guys are picture in picture with yourself.
Hello, me.
And me. And myself.
I'm you. And you're me.
Wow, this is gonna be a long...
Viewers, please bear with us as we deal with technical difficulties.
Nah.
Matt, because of the picture-in-picture issue, we lost 4 viewers, so what's what?
No.
Oh, one of them was me. Sorry. Oops, I stopped viewing. My phone's dying, and I have my character sheet on my phone.
Have you seen that? It's good. Yes. I know, I think I've showed you, and you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. But yeah. It's like in the movie theaters, it'd be like a intermission.
I know, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Alright, we should be all
Treat
set.
yourself. Something nice.
Yeah.
We'll get to play eventually.
Do we need to...
Don't jinx it, man.
I'm definitely...
It's still going, Matt.
I really want to know.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Fluff! Back to the game.
Yeah.
Fluff. What is your opinion on the rest of the Ivory Sanctum crew you are a part of so far?
I mean, everybody seems pretty cool. I mean, the 1 or 2 problematic, quote-unquote problematic members seem to have left.
Yes.
I don't know exactly what's going on with Dio, but he didn't seem to be like too much of a problem. I hope we can get him back. I mean, the people that I can see right now, I'm pretty cool with. I mean, Orphan seems to be like really obsessed with killing Zayre, and it got on my nerves a little bit. But I mean, I can understand the obsession, I guess.
Vengeance. Alright, that leaves us with the final member.
This is why I did bad in school.
Dio.
That's why.
Oh my god.
Here's your Dio.
Dio!
What up?
Introduce yourself, sir.
Dio Fairfax, 16-year-old monk warlock who's currently on his second escape attempt of the night.
And what is Dio's opinion of the rest of his newly joined party?
There hasn't really been like a whole lot of time to get to know people, but he's having a good time.
Having a good time.
All right.
Having a good time.
Don't stop me now.
Yes, I'm so glad. I'm so happy right now.
This is good. This is good. We're moving away from puns.
Oh, we'll get back. Don't worry.
So yeah.
Just barely though.
That was too good.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Wow, Sarah.
Shout out to Sarah.
Okay. All right. So we had just finished our plans.
Yes.
We are all
Yes.
reconvened on the Ivory Sanctum ship.
Minus Dio.
I've had your discussion. Oh yeah, of course not. Yeah, he's still in the shit. Everybody else, though, has reconvened on the Ivory Sanctum ship and is plotting their attack on the newly discovered cultist harbor. Dio is still in custody
What is he making his escape?
until
We don't know that.
That's pretty right.
until a member of your group's faction
Yogurt.
reveals himself. He's been in disguise, working
Get
for
out,
the cultists,
yo, play.
and for whatever reason has decided that now is the time to spring Dio. Now is the time for action. After rescuing all the other cell members, you and the guard made your way out stealthily and over to the escape hatch. You are currently just below the hatch, waiting for the particular guard.
Might be worse.
Was it Dobie? Does that sound right?
Sounds right. It was the one that was
so.
locked up.
Dobie was locked up. What was the guard?
Who the fuck is Dobie?
One of the guards.
I can't remember.
Was I not here?
I think that should be
I
Dobie.
don't think I met Dobie.
Yeah, I think you were.
Brock was a
It was
captain.
last week.
Okay.
Roy Galt was the other one. Yeah. Oh no, that was Brock. Dobie was the saving guard.
I was gonna start doing cat jokes, but I couldn't think of one time, so I don't know what it was.
I don't think I told you his name. Okay. Anyway, so you are currently waiting with the rest of the escapees right below the hatch, waiting for the savior to give you the go-ahead. Meanwhile, in the ship, the group, Fluff, Luke,
Oh, the
Mira,
other group.
Auslan,
Oh,
and
okay.
new member Orphan are all talking about their plan for the coming battle. Zesdrick Plainseer has joined you on the ship, confirming that Zayre is indeed present, and that without him, you probably shouldn't do this.
Where's that gonna do this?
So the current plan is Luke and Orphan are going along with Zesdrick Plainseer on as like part of a hit squad. Jumping onto the ship, heading directly for Zayre.
Motherfucking
Gonna take him out. Zesdrick asked for 2 members to accompany him. At our volunteers, the rest of you, Fluff, Mira, and Auslan. What exactly are you planning to do after the ship arrives? Start with Auslan.
I have a lot of questions on like when it's arriving and like
That's good. Yes.
how close
you missed
we're...
last week, so
Yes.
now is your time.
Okay, how close are we going to be to the ship? How close is it coming in? Do we even know yet?
15 feet
Ship's
above
done.
it,
The ship is going to be 15 feet above deck level of their deck.
but off to the side, right?
Right. It's going to be.
It's close enough that they can swing down with some ropes.
Okay, so they're going to be above us?
No, we're above them.
Okay, we're above them. How are they going to swing up with the ropes?
No,
We are
we are
swinging-
swinging
We
down.
are repelling down.
Okay. I missed that. Okay.
The idea is it's easy enough for us to go down, but difficult for them to come up.
Okay, that's a good plan. Pretty much where the ropes are going to be at, I'm going to be stationing there and ready to swing at whoever's trying to come up. Also, yeah, I might have other ideas, but I'll see what happens before I start doing other things.
So going into the battle, Auslan's plan is to secure the escape, essentially.
And defend this side of the battle.
I forget you like to like bite me and attack me, so I'm gonna probably.
Say, every time you do that, you get bit.
I don't. I just. Hi. Remember, I used to babysit you and stuff. Like I used to feed you, man.
She don't care.
It's just like don't
How
feed-
quickly allegiances change.
No. She hibernated on the fly. Oh, that was bad. That was so stupid. I'm so sorry. You gotta hear that. We're like polar opposites. Okay, I'm done. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm keeping it going.
Just hand them down.
Yeah. They're so good. The babies are so good. Oh god. I'm so tired.
I can tell.
Mr. Loopy Man.
You got mine? Yeah, you do.
I was in the
Yeah, you do.
Dragonborn, but
I'm really happy with mine, looking at everyone else's.
Which one is yours?
The most basic one of all.
Yeah.
The little meeple.
I don't know which one is Mira's.
I am man.
The one with the
I am
spear.
Oh, okay.
The long
With the white
blonde.
cloak.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was that one or the dress one.
No,
Been a while since Mira's
those are
had
the
a
crewmates, I
figure.
believe.
We need to make get one for Zesdrick.
I forgot I had that.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say that on stream.
What do you bear in your hands? I'm so
Stability. You need to chill.
I do need to chill. I'm so sorry.
It only works if it's organic.
I tried. I don't actually. I'm not very organic at all.
Worthless and dirty.
Alright, I'm gonna move the camera.
Aw,
The
shit.
camera moves. I only have one.
Hi, camera. How you doing?
Got a nice
Hey, how you doing?
close up.
Nice close up of. Okay.
Go.
Yeah, it's like. That's a sick tripod though.
It's very useful. Hello, Kit Kat.
Oh, look at that. That is beautiful, sir. Great ship design.
Not too shabby. I don't like all the glare.
Oh my
It's only in
god.
the top corner.
Yeah. Hopefully that corner shouldn't be important.
Cat's like, oh shit, I'm on
I
camera.
really hope not. I mean, there is a minifig up there, so.
Come to me.
Make
Oh,
it
is that the
I'm
one
good,
rider that we can
actually.
kill?
I don't want you.
Maybe.
Why?
box.
Why do you do this?
I have drink on table.
Yeah, I think that corner is important.
Let's make it less important.
Oh, shit.
I guess we'll just leave it over here for now.
Hi, kids.
There we go.
Why don't you just, like, you have the entire house to, like, lay in and choose the square?
I don't like this.
Any cover?
Alright, so I have Orphan, Zesdrick, and Luke set up here where they're going to be on the ship.
Repelling. Ready to repel.
Ready to repel. You guys can all decide, y'all can decide where you would like to be on the ship. These three figures here are just the crew.
I'll probably be right there, but do you want me to do initiative before I cast a spell?
Yeah, nothing is starting. You're just picking where you're going to be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just be right behind him.
This is you here, Fluff.
The one with the fire hands.
Yeah, it's probably hard to see.
There's also a delay, so.
That's me.
Yeah, the one on the far right.
Cool.
Any preference where you are? Do you want to be any closer to the railing? Or closer to where they're jumping off from?
I mean, I'll be right up next to the railing, but basically right where like you can move me one closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got you.
I pretty much want to...
One next closer, so I'm like on the rail, but I don't need to be any closer to where they're disembarking.
That's... Yeah,
Pretty much right there, yeah.
Mira, Auslan, you?
Yeah, just
forward?
one space forward, yeah. Just pretty much staying right behind them just to watch them as they go down. Make sure that, yeah, they get down okay, and then nobody comes up.
Mira?
Is the deck all one level, or is there like a raised section where
on the back
the
here,
helm
where
is?
the helm is raised up a little less than 10 feet. And then this portion here, where it's like the ivory tower, is kind of like a cylindrical shape, and it goes up maybe 5 feet or so.
Okay. Because I want to be somewhere on the ship where I can look down below to see what's happening, but still be able to duck out of the way and try and get some cover from the ship itself and the vantage point we'd be at.
Okay, what did you say?
Like, I want to be up at a place where if I'm, like, standing, I can look down onto the other ship and see what's going on.
Okay.
But be able to duck back down and try and gain some natural cover from the ship. But if possible, I'd rather not be right next to the railing.
Okay. Yeah, your best bet's probably going to be to go up to the kind of helm area back here.
Okay.
Because if just being up on the tower part you won't be able to see.
Yeah, just as long as I have a way that I can kind of hide a little bit and at least get like half or 3/4 cover.
Alright, so that'll be where everybody's placed.
Ready to go?
So back on the ship, you have finished your talk with Zesdrick Plains here. Does anybody want to add or suggest anything to the group meeting before everybody kind of splits up to prepare? Going off to tell the crew like what the plan is, start directing the ship towards the location. I believe you're still... Are you still in the harbor, or are you back outside the...
We're
We're
outside
outside.
because we were making sure that they didn't leave the port.
Okay.
How far how long do you think it's going to take us to get there?
I mean, you're probably right there. I'd say maybe a couple minutes.
Okay. Sort of with that.
I'll turn to Zesdrick and ask, what is your plan for Zayre? Are you gonna go in and kill him? Are you trying to capture him?
Zayre
What
will
is
be
your end goal?
utterly destroyed.
And how much time do we have to buy you for that to be a reality?
Down by the bayou. I'm so sorry. Kyle can't stand it.
If everything goes perfectly, a minute. But I think you know as well as I, things never go perfectly.
The dice say it won't be a minute.
Everybody good?
Yep.
I'm just ready. Yeah.
Luke and Auslan, as the two of you fall in line with Zesdrick. You hang out over at the
Wait, me
railing
and
there.
you mean orphan?
I mean orphan. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
You're kind of hanging over by the railing, preparing yourselves, whatever that looks like. However whether it's like meditation or just taking
I'm going
some
to
deep breaths.
How I'm going to prepare myself is I'm going to pull out a quick piece of parchment, and I would like to jot down some notes.
Okay. What do your notes look like? What are you making notes on?
I would like to write down, and I have it in writing. I have it in writing that exactly how to get to the Breath of Souls.
As far as like following the sign and okay.
I want to write down all of those instructions, and I want to go over to Auslan and hand it to Auslan.
All right.
I take it and ask what the. Can I see the?
Yeah, you can look at it.
Okay.
All right. Roll just a history check.
Me or him?
You.
$16.
All right. You're able to get all the information down. You remember everything fairly clearly.
Okay.
You jot it down best you can on the note and pass it off to Auslan.
I turn to him and say, protect this with your life. If you need to, destroy it.
Got it. I'll probably tuck it somewhere kind of hidden in a pouch. Like,
Did you like roll it up or like seal it, or how did you?
I'm just I don't have any seal or something with me right now,
Okay.
so I'm just rolling it up.
Hand it to Auslan.
usually like fold it like a high school note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
little fortune teller.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Paper crane.
Yeah.
Follow the arrow.
Yeah.
Shattered height.
Those things. God.
All right. Yeah. I'd assume that I have like some sort of belt pouch for like my my holy water and all that stuff.
I feel like you should be telling me.
What?
You should be telling me.
Yeah, I have
your character
a belt. So, Mr. DM, I got a belt. So I'm gonna tuck it in my belt.
Watch out, he's got a belt!
All right, Auslan's got a belt.
Yeah,
Y'all better watch
I'm
out.
gonna try to tuck
Don't
it to
say
where-
any bad words, all
What
right?
are the modifiers on the belt?
They go running.
+1 to
AC.
pants.
Thank you.
+1 pants, sorry.
Okay. You are secured. Yeah, I tuck it in like some sort of pouch that I have on my belt, and make sure that it's not like poking out or anything. I keep it pretty hidden,
All right.
but I try not to damage it so though it doesn't fuck up.
Just remember, eat it.
I will literally Yeah, I'll eat it. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I won't eat it. I'm just saying.
If you need to.
Yeah.
Eat it if you
Just
need
smite
to.
it.
Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Surprise!
Just remember.
All right, so Auslan tucks the note away. How does Orphan prepare?
I will be.
And I wish you luck on your journey too. By the way, Luke.
We have ropes near
From
where
those
we're
about to
dropping from.
die, we salute you.
We had already gotten rope out, so I'm just gonna go over and make sure it's all secure and ready to go. I don't really. I guess wait, check everything, make sure it's all ready for us. No.
All right.
That's-
Yeah, just check the ropes. I mean, that
Yeah.
can totally be your thing. Like, you getting ready for you is making sure that nothing's going to go wrong. Like, you're
Yep.
checking the ropes.
That's
You're making sure the crew all knows what they're doing. Maybe
make sure.
going
Well, I
to
make
the
sure my
captain.
sword's all good.
Yeah, sharpen. Make sure
It's always
nice and
sharp. It's magic.
Magic, nice. Still, you can take pride in polishing a weapon, making sure it shines real nice.
I feel that.
I like it bloody.
I can do eyes, but that's about it. It's like Digimon eyes. Yeah.
I can replace.
How does Auslan prepare?
Well, I'm kind of like playing with the rosary that I have, but when he comes up, I tuck it away real quick, and pretty much put away the note. Kind of sit there in silence, wish him the best, and I kind of just I pull out my weapon and just get that ready. At the same time, making prayers, like mumbling under my words. Yeah, for protection of my god.
How does Mira prepare?
So Mira is gonna go toward the helm of the ship, where she's gonna take her position, and draw up her sword and just set it in front of her and kneel down for a second. And in her sword, there is a sparkling blue gem built into the hilt of it that essentially functions as her arcane focus. And she's gonna meditate for a few minutes and just try to attune to the natural forces of chaos around her and get a feel for what the terrain is and what they're about to head into. And through doing that is swapping out spells for sorcery points and whatnot, because I'm hardcore.
I'm hardcore badass. Bro.
I'm hardcore prepping for, get the fuck out of here. And I imagine as she's doing this, there's a slight purplish blue glow that's rather familiar to everyone who's seen her magic within the stone itself.
Cool.
Then after doing so, I'm gonna go to Auslan. After looking at her hands on the hilt of her sword and seeing this giant scar that's heavily bandaged but still very much there,
Yeah.
gonna go ask Auslan, not quite feeling up at full power or up at full health. Do you have any way you can heal me before we go into this?
You kind of surprised me because I'm in my own prayer. But
Wait until you're done.
Well, you're in your meditation, and you could hear her footsteps coming across the deck, and you tell and sense as she gets close, but she respects your meditation, your prayer.
So I stop doing my prayer for a second, stop mumbling. I turn to you and is that when you say it? Whatever you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you'll be okay. If you need help, just let me know.
Okay, but can you heal me?
Yeah, do you need healed right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to go into this at full HP. Because I'm beat to shit right now. I've got bandages all over. I'm limping around.
I'll hand you an entire health kit, so there's 10 uses on it.
Just need 4 HP.
Well, I don't know.
Just,
Okay, I'll, what do I have?
Lay on hands.
I do, but I don't want to waste that.
What?
I'll hand you a health potion.
Oh, I have a few of those.
I do too.
Do you need, looking for something else?
I was just gonna say, the 4 points.
That's why we need multiple cameras so we can get
Well, I can...
That reaction right there. I don't want to waste lay on hands.
I mean, I can do that, but I
How
don't
many
need to heal.
points of lay on hands do you have?
35 if you're level 7.
Yeah, I know, but why would I once I use it, is it like a cantrip?
You can
It's
use
not a
the
cantrip,
multiple
I lose it.
No.
You
bonus
regain them
action.
every
Yeah.
long rest.
No way.
You
Yeah.
keep the 35
Yes.
points, and you can dole them out however you will. You can
1
do,
point at a time.
You can do one
Yeah.
point 35 different times if you want.
'Cause
And
isn't
you
it
get them
bonus
back when you
action?
long rest.
Yeah.
I did not know. I thought it was like you use it and you have to use all those points and then it's
No.
gone. Wow, this is a
Literally
game
just-
changer, folks. This is a game
We've
changer.
gone over this before.
No, this is
Yeah,
not.
no, we
We
have.
have
We,
100%
I do
talked
not
about
remember.
that before.
I've gone over it with you
Oh
before.
no!
I do not remember this. Okay.
Oh no!
So
Okay,
you can,
fine,
you can
fine.
give her 4 out of the 35, and
Yeah,
you still
I'm
have
just
31
asking
left.
for
Yeah,
more.
and I can literally use it whenever until I take a long
Yes.
rest.
Yes.
I did not know that. Okay. Play on
Yeah,
hands.
Just because I'm imagining. I still have some somewhat open wounds that I just want to seal up before we go into combat.
Hey man, I could use something.
Like, that's all I'm asking for.
I didn't know
my
it was
arm
like
is
that.
still kind of
Now
bloody.
you know.
Now I know. I'm glad I know that. So I got 31 points.
This
Boom.
campaign's
Doing a
been
prayer.
going on
I'm not
for a
gonna
year,
heal anybody else unless somebody
We're at
else
level
asks.
7.
But
and our paladin just learned about lay on hands.
I know. Well,
That's
I
your
didn't-
thing. You're a pally. God reached down and granted you knowledge. Praise. Insert God.
So
F's in
I'm
the chat.
assuming I'm back at full HP. Can I assume that like all of the surface wounds are healed right now, and it's more of just a residual like ache of
Exactly.
oh god, what did I do to myself?
Yep.
Okay.
See, I
It's
thought
been a
what we
rough day.
established is
Yes,
that I
it
can like
has.
distribute it out to several different people at once, like with like.
You can only
It's still like an action.
do one
Yeah.
person at a time, but you can use like 5 points on one person, and then 10 points on the next person,
Yeah.
and then 2 points on the next
Also, just to reference as well, giving out one at a time. If somebody's unconscious, like they're at negative or they've taken damage and they're
Yeah.
at 0,
You
you
can-
give them 1 and they're stabilized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one.
Like you
point.
just
Yes.
see a squad of soldiers drop a hit, like right in front of you. You could potentially give them all a single hit point. And
What
they're
the
all
f-
back.
And they're all alive.
Yeah.
Paladin.
That is not what it explained when I was reading Lay on
Yeah.
Hands.
You misread it, my brother.
I apparently did, brother.
Also, do you know what spells you have prepared for the day still?
Yes, I do know what I
Okay.
have prepared, but I mean, some of them are useful.
There
I
might
don't know.
I am ready to die.
wounds or something in there.
I do have cure wounds.
Fluff.
I have Lay on Hands cure
What
wounds.
does your
kits,
preparation
I
look
have
like
health
for the coming
potions.
battle? Buff?
Oh, sorry, you cut out again, Matt. What's my preparation look like?
Yeah. For the coming battle.
I'm basically just sitting on the side railing of the ship
I'm so mad. I
as
just
we're
kidding. Your plate.
getting ready
right
to
away.
kind of
No, I'm
board this larger ship.
'cause I can if you have to.
I'm kind of just chilling because there's not much that I have
So you need to be on
to really
Something
rest up and get prepared for. I'll take out my pipe and just take a few puffs, but once we start getting close in, I will put that away and, prepare for battle if
Are
necessary.
you getting high before battle? Are you kidding me right now?
Alright.
Relax. Chill out.
Dio.
You just
You
kinda-
did the same
how you
thing.
feeling?
Okay, you know
right
what?
now?
You don't know me.
Waiting for the guard to give the go-ahead, listening to the boards of the ship creak around you. How's Dio feeling?
A little nervous, but a little excited.
There's definitely a very tense, a tenseness to the air around you. What's your passive perception?
How do you have that up again?
10 plus your perception mod.
15.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
you're definitely noticing a stillness to the air. Not the normal amount of commotion is going around on the deck. It's significantly quieter than what you're used to. Luke,
Mm-hmm.
as you're all preparing, Zesdrick Plainseer turns to you.
Oh shit.
I see something of promise in you. I give you my gift for 1 minute.
Oh shit.
Guys, I'm getting a
Hold on.
gift. Am I getting
Little
Zesdrick's
special birthday
card?
boy.
Oh, I.
Focus on now. Focus on here. You must lead your companions to the fate most favorable. As he finishes, he lifts his hand and
Did you say
touches
compatriots?
companions.
That's when you like boop someone else.
Okay.
As he says this, he lifts his hand and with his finger touches you on your forehead.
Boop someone else.
Immediately, right after contact, images just begin to flash through your mind. You see a desert. You see the sand white. In the distance, on the horizon, is this black blight, a massive spiraling tower. Another image flashes through your mind. A thick forest, trees larger than some of the biggest buildings you've ever seen. Another flash, and you're looking at rolling grasslands. Another flash, you're looking at a sparkling meadow with a gentle pool over off on your right side. Another flash, another flash, another flash. All of these images are flitting through your mind. Just these different locations, different places. You can't focus. You can't see what you actually see. All you see are these images just flying through your head. After a few seconds of this, you begin to try to grasp, take some form of control over the images flowing through. You notice you're able to slow them. You can focus. The images will change as you will them. Roll an intelligence check. No, roll Arcana.
I forgot. My weapon, the small healing potion that I want to use to dump myself.
Can I roll again because I rolled an intelligence check the first time?
Inspiration points.
I don't have what?
You have 3 inspiration points.
You
I
should.
have inspiration points.
I think
Yeah.
I gave
We all got
everybody 3.
inspiration
What?
points.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah, we
definitely
all
want to
have
use
three.
one.
When?
That was
You
like
have 3 inspiration.
it's when
Oh,
he was
cool.
gone
Hey,
for
I
3
want to
weeks.
use an inspiration point here.
Okay, why? What was the roll?
I rolled a 5.
Alright, roll again.
I want to add.
All right, cool. Then that's a 15. All right,
15.
All right.
that's better.
You hear?
The images continue to flash through your mind. How do you focus your thoughts? How do you attempt to master this dragon you're writing?
What?
This dragon.
Figurative.
Oh, okay.
Figure. I was like, what?
Not literal.
Like I'm gonna. Okay, so have you ever like played a slot machine?
Yeah.
Where you see the 7, and every single time you see the 7, you focus on it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that with each individual location. So the very, very first one, the white desert with the black blight.
You have not seen the same image twice.
Oh.
It is a different image every time. It's like you're skipping around the continent.
Then I'm going to take really deep breaths, slow my heart rate, because I'm assuming I'm literally freaking the fuck out at this point. Because
For one moment, you see a flash, and you're looking down at the ships. You see yourself on the deck. Bam, you flash away again. Another time you flash back and you're looking down at Cloudheim. You flash away again. You visit at some points different locations you've been to before, like fucking
The farm with the shrooms.
yeah, that would be one of the places. But just all these other images are just mixing everything.
I'm gonna really like focus my mind on slowing down everything because like everything's going so quickly that the only way for me to really comprehend exactly what I'm seeing and what's going on is slowing everything down. So I'm slowing my heart rate, I'm slowing my breathing, taking deep breaths, and then really just focusing on slowing everything down.
Okay. Anybody watching, because they are up on the deck of the ship right now, you can see Luke is beginning to visibly sweat. The exhaustion of this vision. The rest of you watching, the ship is coming down on the illusory entrance to the tunnel. You'll be there very soon. Luke's eyes are open, but they are flitting around like he's in REM sleep or something, like just flying all over the place.
So this,
About 30 seconds have gone by.
so this is happening like my eyes are wide open and what I'm seeing is changing.
Yeah, all you're seeing are these different images.
So,
you can't see.
I'm
the
gonna
actual ship.
try and close my eyes and see it. Do I still feel the flashes and I don't see it, or is it just in my mind?
Yeah, so you close your eyes and you're still seeing all these images.
Okay, that's okay.
It's like your eyes are cut off from
Is-
the brain right
Yeah.
Zesdrick,
I'm fine.
like, still touching?
now. No, he just
did it
tapped him,
once.
turned, and he's
He's
looking down below over the edge.
Okay.
I scoot over very close to where Luke is, making sure that he's not going to like fall over backwards or
Thank you.
anything.
All right,
Gonna give
steady him if he needs it.
Zesdrick a very big look of suspicion.
I mean, you said it looks like he's sweating profusely and
Yeah,
his eyes are not normal. So
about 30 seconds have gone by since this strange trance began. You definitely feel like you're getting a better grasp, but it's like you're trying to grab onto a rope that's just like sliding through your hands, and the harder you grip it, the more it burns. It just keeps going. You're slowing it down a little bit, but whatever force is making this continue on, it's not really being hindered.
Okay, then I'm gonna change what I'm trying to do.
Roll a Constitution save. Constitution.
17.
You continue on.
I'm gonna pull out my lyre as like my arcane focus type thing. That literally this is what I use to cast my spells and stuff. And I want to start plucking at some like a very familiar song for Luke. This is something that maybe he has heard and consistently played. This is the song that he plays for inspiration. This is his song of healing type thing. And he's going to stop trying to slow everything down, and he wants it to just speed up and let it run its course, but he himself is going to be calm during it and calming himself while playing the song.
As you begin playing this song and the thoughts and emotions connected with it, where did you originally hear the song?
It's a lullaby that my mother sang me.
All right. Every now and then, as the images are flashing through your mind, you see I can't remember all your backstory right now. You see an image of where you grew up, of any kind of locations attached with the song. Every now and then you get a flicker of these locations, as they are modern day. Ooh. 15 seconds have gone by. Do you change your strategy at all?
As I realized that this is now it's being connected to what I'm focusing on, or subconscious.
Remember what Zesdrick told you. Focus on the here.
Right.
Focus on the now.
Right. So I'm realizing that playing this old song is making me look at things that I knew, and I want to know what I want to know. So I'm going to focus on. You said that there is not a song for the Ivory Sanctum Guild, but theoretically, I want to think about the cultists that I have ran into. Think about where we're headed, the airship, things that we've done recently, and think about where we're going. And primarily, I also want to think about Dio in my head, thinking about where Dio might be.
Did you have something to say?
Yeah, I want to go over to Zesdrick and be like, you're doing this now, right before we're about to go into combat?
Now is the best time.
Shake my head and walk away.
Alright. So as your thoughts begin to center on the ship, on the cultists involved with your predicament, on Dio, the captive in the ship ahead, along with the normal, just random images of different landscapes from the various parts of the continent, you now start seeing close-ups of the ship itself. You see four glowing sigils on the deck of the ship. You see Dio and a group of what you only assume are escapees and a guard crouched in a ready position just underneath one of the trapdoors.
I also want to... As I'm seeing that this is successful, I've never seen Zayre, but I want to audibly say his name.
Alright. The very tail end, your last 15-second portion, the end of the 60 seconds. Just as the ship is knocking up to the side, Orphan and Zesdrick kind of in a crouched, ready position. Zesdrick's not taking my rope, that's ridiculous.
Just gonna lightning on deck.
To be useful, like
the last bit of the vision fades, and you see Zesdrick in a room surrounded by a massive gnolls with skeletal backpacks packed into a small room.
Oh my god.
Zesdrick was there.
I mean Zayre, I'm sorry. Not Zesdrick. Zayre.
In a room
I was like, wait, what?
full of what?
Luke hasn't seen him, but
Yeah.
envision a gnoll, a dog creature on two legs.
Yeah.
Rough leathers.
Fucking goddamn.
Weapons are all...
They're not even bad, but
They're all right. Chipped and worn. probably picked up from people they've killed.
So-
All these gnolls are wearing backpacks of bone.
I think some of them were, but not all of them. Maybe they might.
Whatever the use is of these things, you're not sure. Some of the others have encountered these before,
But I see an entire room full.
you see it's a small room, but it's packed with these gnolls, and standing at the center, just kind of floating there, is Zayre. The ship bumps up to the side of the black
Is it like the side?
flagship
Are
of
we up
Zayre's
here and then
fleet.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's go time.
You come out of your vision.
So
Zesdrick
so
looks
like,
at Orphan.
so like that, or
He looks at
like
you.
this,
The deck is currently
that.
empty.
There's no one on board that we can see.
The deck is currently empty. You are 20 feet above.
15.
We wanted to be 15.
15 to 20.
No, we wanted to be 15.
15 feet above.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well,
Zesdrick looks at both of you.
there's no one here.
It's going to be an ambush.
This is a trap.
Zesdrick Planeseer lightning bolts, disappears, and appears down on the ship.
Well, I guess I'll jump with the rope down.
Just do a
Hold
front
up.
flip.
I'm gonna hold off for 1 second.
He turns. Anybody else doing anything?
What?
He turns.
Before Luke jumps off onto the ship, I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder, look him in the eyes, and say good luck.
Okay.
I wish you luck, so good luck.
And begins walking
Back to my post.
down the ship
Okay.
towards this front building. The ship is, so the ship here is angled in this direction. This seems to be the front.
Okay.
There is a large,
I'm
maybe 15, 20 foot tall structure built on the front. And on the back, there's a structure thinner but taller, and it's a big solid like 20 feet up.
Okay. As he starts to walk forward and nobody is appearing on the ship, at that point I would like to repel him. with 15.
I've been down at this point.
Dio, from below the ship, roll a perception check for me.
I just want to follow my sister.
That is a 15.
Alright. From your position, you feel a small bump, like you feel a shake as the Ivory Sanctum vessel bumps up against the side of the cultist ship. You feel the shockwave kind of travel through the vessel, catch your footing, and then a few seconds later you hear like the sound of a lightning bolt, the zap and the strike, the small shock of thunder. The guard, who is currently looking through a crack in the trap door onto the deck above. Holy shit! Some guy just appeared by lightning. What the fuck is that?
We gotta get out of here. Let's go.
There's no way I'm going up there. It just fucking appeared by lightning.
Move forward now.
You're crazy, man. You're gonna have to roll a persuasion check.
Alright.
I have a purring kitty now.
That is a 12.
The guard kind of looks at you, looks in your eyes, nods. Fuck it. You're if you're sure. You're the guild member, I guess, or acquaintance. Let's
We can
fucking
still
do
continue
this.
Sneaking.
What?
We can try to sneak with pass without trace.
I don't know, mate. The guy appeared by lightning. I don't know if you can sneak around that, but fuck it, let's go. It's just one guy, right?
For now.
Alright, well, maybe we should stay then.
Go forward now.
You just said that there might be more.
Escaping the ship. I just start like nudging on his back.
Alright, he walks forward, swings the trapdoor open. Zesdrick Planeseer. Oops, okay. Zesdrick Planeseer turns to look, and the rest of you see as this trapdoor bursts open.
Are we down on the ship deck?
Yeah. Right?
You guys have not jumped down yet. You haven't given the go-ahead.
Oh.
You've just seen Zesdrick Planeseer
Oh,
walk
we
over.
said
We
Fell
did
down.
say that we.
Yeah,
wanted
he
to
said
repel.
while he was walking in that direction, we both went down.
Okay.
Did you just take my spot?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Alright, so-
Right meow?
That changes things a little bit. The two of you hop down. Orphan lands on top of the trap door, which has not yet begun to swing open. The two of you are having your little back and forth. You have encouraged the guard. He's about to proceed forward to open the trap door and lead all of you to escape. When something heavy thuds down onto the top of the door.
I don't want you to buy me.
I'm just gonna knock on the trap door.
You hear a knock from below.
Passive, like just passively.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're standing on a trap door that leads, what you can presume is to the lower levels of the ship, and it's now being knocked upon.
I'm gonna call to Zesdrick and be like, "Hey!"
He turns.
I'm gonna point down at this trapdoor. Someone's down here.
Well, I
Do we care?
don't imagine an enemy would knock.
I looked down. Is it like grated? Like, can you see through it?
No, it's a heavy wooden hatch.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll get off the trapdoor then and open it up.
Alright, as you step off, you grab the iron ring and haul the massive trapdoor open, and looking down, you see 5 figures. 4 of them. Dio, did I let you keep your stuff? I think I did.
Yeah, he got to keep the
Yeah, no, you definitely did.
stuff he had on
I
him.
really don't.
No
I
idea.
was trying to
Like, stuff. And then the few coins and whatnot that was taken off of him, I took with me.
Alright, so you see below 2 clearly prisoner figures, tattered clothing, not well kept. You see Dio, a bit battered from his stay in the ship.
Not that you know who
And
it
you
is.
see what appears to be a cultist guard wearing the dark black plate, spiked shoulders. He has his helm in his left hand, weapon in his right. They all look up at you.
Upon seeing guard, I'm gonna draw my sword immediately.
Alright, Dio?
Like he draws a sword at me.
Yeah.
Well, at the
At the
group, I
group.
guess.
Do I see only him, or can I see Luke?
You can see Luke from there. He's just standing right next to it.
Alright, I like look behind me.
What?
Okay.
Like if I like saw Luke and then like a potential ally draw a sword, I'd probably just like turn around.
Oh, to see. I see what he's saying. To see if there's something behind him.
I'd be like, hey Dio, how are you? Being like,
I'm alright, liar guy, but let's get out of here, come on.
we got Zesdrick here. We got some stuff to do. How you feeling?
My fingers and toes are a little stiff, but you know.
Gonna turn to Luke meet allies.
At least he is.
Gonna get out of the way then and tell him to get up. Out of the.
All right. The four of you file out of the area below deck.
I'm still gonna have my sword pointed at the one dressed as cultist though.
Wait, 5 of you.
Sword is still pointed at the one dressed as
So
a
I'm gonna eye Dio. How's he looking? Like rough? He's been tortured, or like he's good to go and combat's gonna he's combat ready.
Dio, what are your hit points looking like right now?
I'm like a little bit above half.
So he's looking pretty battered.
All my fingernails are just like destroyed.
Yeah.
If these are allies, you need to get on the ship and wait for the rest of us.
I'm gonna turn to Dio. Hey, get these guys up onto our ship and point at the ropes that we rappelled down from.
Alright, liar guy, sounds good.
All right. Do you go up as well?
Entourage of prisoners.
Okay. You go up leading the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna like stay on the ship and make sure they all get up.
Okay. So they all funnel up, climbing up the ropes.
I'm just gonna
Hopefully
go back
successfully.
to following Zesdrick, I guess.
If any of them need help getting up the ropes, I will assist with that with a flight.
It seems Roygalt is having a bit of trouble as he climbs up, continuously just slipping down, falling on his ass, unable to get too far up the rope. And you fly down and kind of give him a hand up.
Yeah, just lessen the weight that he has to carry, so he's able to make it up a little easier.
And then once they were all on the ship, Dio would climb up after him.
Alright. Dio files up to the deck of the ship as well. Roll an athletics check for your climb.
A 21.
You easily climb up the rope and onto the deck of the Ivory Sanctum ship.
21?
Zesdrick has returned his gaze to the door on the large building in front of him.
I'm gonna close the trapdoor and put the thing back on so it's like closed and locked or whatever it was before.
It wasn't. There's no real
Like the
lock on
hatch
the
thing
key.
though,
Yeah, you shut the trap.
like as it was when we first got on the deck.
Okay. You slam the trapdoor shut. Iron ring
Yeah, yeah.
clanking, clattering.
That thing. Then,
Zesdrick takes the last step forward
guess we'll
and
go.
reaches his hand out for the door handle.
At this point, I want to make sure I'm looking in his direction, and I'm going to start taking a couple of steps forward.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
As you look around the deck, you take a moment to notice where you thought there should be glowing symbols. There's nothing.
Oh, my dude.
Did you? Were you
issue.
walking forward as well, Orphan?
Yeah.
So, where are you at? That's the.
And after you walk a few feet,
I know for.
you see the runes
Constitution
spring to life.
Plus,
Their magic activating. 4 glowing purple runes.
God damn.
And as Zesdrick's hand touches
I'm
the
learning so
door,
much today.
it explodes outward. And from the other side, you see all those gnoll creatures with the bone backpacks standing inside. Zayre's red eyes beaming out from you from inside the room. The gnolls begin to rush outwards. Zesdrick has been blasted backwards 10 feet. It is now in the center of where the 4 runes are glowing. As he lands in the center of these runes, a glowing barrier appears.
Oh, you bitch!
And in front of Zesdrick Plainseer appears a large, I'll just use this, black, you've probably seen oozes in your adventures, and this just appears to be a big black tar-like ooze, just kind of like appeared out of thin air as the barrier surrounded Zesdrick.
Matt, as a note, once Dio and like the other escaped prisoners have gotten up on the boat, I would have started with my healer's kit and dispensing first aid as necessary.
Okay.
Do you guys have my stuff on the ship?
Yeah, Fluff brought it to the ship.
Yeah.
No, wait, for 4 weeks?
Then I'm gonna take some health
For the
potions.
hags. We leveled up.
Oh, my dude.
Okay.
Oh, my dude.
Dude, okay, dude. You know what, dude?
You're struggling over there.
I am way struggling, apparently.
Granted, we haven't done a whole lot.
I know, that's
Yeah, I mean, we haven't done anything really.
Dio, you get 16 hit points back from my healer's kit.
Alright, thank you.
And do any of the other prisoners that we have on our ship now look
Do
injured?
not regain those hit points yet, please. You have not had enough time to administer to everybody.
Just because you're more savvy with
Okay, I mean, Dio would be the first person I go to, but
He's the last one onto the ship, so you'd have to wait for him after all the other
So is it like
people
here?
have come on board.
Well, he's been helping people, though, so.
Constantly
Right, that's-
with
that's-
gentle
he said he was
rates, and I
helping
don't wanna
people as
do
they
that
came
to
up.
you guys.
So you would be doing that, or you would be waiting for Dio to come up last.
No, he was helping people onto the ship, remember?
yeah, I'm getting everybody onto the ship first, and then looking to dispense
But is it like a...
first aid as necessary.
Okay.
You can help all of them first.
Okay.
That's...
And I'll pop some health potions.
Alright, so what are we looking at
The
here?
problem is like,
DM.
my oath is not in the player's handbook.
Yeah, just there's a similar for other paladins.
Because that was something I was trying to look up last time, because I was waiting until be level 7.
Alright, so you've got the crowd of gnolls all bursting out through this front door of the building. And the only people you see who see that Zayre is on the other side of the doorway are Luke and Orphan and Zesdrick.
Okay, so how many things are out on the deck now?
Everybody roll initiative.
Can I immediately upon seeing Zayre, prep my Crimson Right? Because it's a bonus action to prep.
What?
Which imbues my sword with energy.
That can happen on your.
Okay. I mean, it's a bonus action, but
still,
I don't know if that's.
This was a surprise.
Okay. Don't fail me now, dice. Oh!
What did you get?
19.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
brother.
I wanted to wait anyway.
What did you roll?
A 7.
What is my initiative again?
Works.
Okay, plus 0.
Wanted to wait until everyone's out on the deck.
Dexterity
Yeah.
0.
Like, if I got a high initiative, I was going to hold my action.
Yeah.
You can do bonus action stuff as a normal action,
Stress,
right?
and he's trying to purr it out of me.
Like if I wanted to do 2 bonus action things this turn.
I don't actually know. Chris!
Fear spell, though. No.
That
No, you're not able to do 2 bonus actions.
No, but like if I use
Oh,
one
So
as an
if someone
action.
uses a spell or something,
No.
or has some effect that causes enemies.
Not
to
like
defend,
rules
then
as
the
written.
speed
No,
is
you're not
reduced
able
to
to do
0 if
it.
they're
Oh.
It's not like
So I
previous
need a
missions
fear
where you could
spell in
like
order
trade
to do
a major action or a standard action
there are
for a
lot of
minor
different
action or
things that can cause
whatnot.
fear.
Okay.
See,
That
that's
seems
Like,
illogical,
there
but
should be
okay.
various-
Like an intimidation check or something like that?
But that's the rules. That's the
No.
rules.
But like,
Bummer.
Luke being more of a support.
I mean, you can always ask the
spellcaster
DM.
Yeah.
Something.
Like,
that
I'm just
causes
saying
fear
rules as
to
written.
enemies.
Okay.
No, you're not able to trade it.
Probably
This is
have
just
some
like a
sort of
constant
Matt?
aura
Regular.
of making.
On my turn, would I be able to trade in a
It doesn't
standard
mean
action
that they
for an
become
extra
frightened
bonus
of you,
action?
But
Yeah.
if they are frightened
Like,
of
because I
you,
want to do
then
like
the
2
effects
bonus
of that
action
aura come
things,
into play.
but like instead of a normal action, would that be allowed or no?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
You're essentially trading in a greater action for
For a
lesser
minor action,
so-
yeah, or a bonus. Okay. Just making sure.
See, it's
Yeah.
easy as that, right? Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, you just ask the DM.
I mean, Matt was gone, so you were the next
Oh.
person to ask.
Oh yeah, I went to the restroom.
Okay.
oh god, you have to roll a lot of initiatives.
Could also just do group initiative. We don't know.
What?
You might also just do group
Yeah,
initiative.
there are like a few corner cases where it gets funky, but
Yeah.
for the most part, it's like whatever.
I mean, the rules are more like guidelines.
It's like a pirate's code.
Exactly.
Except
Open to
except for
interpretation.
the DM decides what's actually rule and law and what's just a guideline.
Like, if you do, and then you can't make certain
The
saves.
DM is God? What?
So it only works if I have a certain. Yeah.
Okay. This is true for these fellows.
That's like. It's like Reddit.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, it's in Xanthars.
Yeah,
Well
it's in
then.
Xanathars. Oh, you have
Just
that?
pull that out.
Yeah, that was my birthday gift to her.
Oh, hell yeah, what?
It's got
Because I'm trying to figure out this aura of conquest, which pretty much, like, within 10 feet of me, I envelop fear on creatures. But I don't know how that works, if it, like, is a save, or I need a certain item, or spell, or...
If it's an aura, it's constant.
Or it would be constant, and
But I don't want to like put fear on you guys.
it would.
But I mean, you guys
Paladin
are
auras.
allies.
Yeah, Paladin auras normally only affect hostile creatures. Like
Yeah.
they usually ignore.
Well, it
Like
depends on the aura.
yeah, like
Which,
obviously.
like, if you have a weapon that can instill fear in something, so it becomes afraid of you and is right next to you, then that would take effect where it can't move when it's within 10
So,
feet of
like-
you, and it takes psychic damage if
I'll
it
show
starts
it
to
to
turn
you
right
too.
next to you. It's if it's already afraid of you
Yeah,
for some
Lord
reason.
Conquest.
That's what the aura does.
Yeah, it just says if a creature is frightened of you, its speed is reduced to 0 while in the aura, and it takes psychic damage equal to half your paladin level if it starts.
So this doesn't.
It doesn't explain much.
So
but
it
no,
doesn't mean that you frighten
Yeah,
the
it
creature.
doesn't mean that you frighten. It's just that means if things are frightened of you, they get like
So use your smite that makes them frightened type thing.
yeah, like it makes
Which I
the
don't
frightened
remem-
effects
I don't
have
remember
more
the-
like.
Or in your
Powerful
case,
smite?
it's
Powerful
generally
effects.
intended like you use your channel divinity conquering presence.
Nodding your head. Good job.
And then they can't move.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. So like, if things are frightened while they're within 10 feet of you, then they get all those bonus attacks.
Okay. But I thought when they're in fear, they can't.
If creatures are feared,
Oh,
they
that means
have
they
to-
can't move away from you. But
No, they
Yeah,
can't.
They can't move toward
no,
you.
They
fear
just
means
can't
that they're not
move.
willing to
Move
move
towards
closer
you.
to you,
But then
and
with
they have
that, I
disadvantage
can-
on attacks against you.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Ability checks and
okay,
attack rolls.
that was
Roll the
that was a
closer
gray
to your
area
line
for
of
me
sight.
for a long time, and I was trying to figure that out, but I could not.
And can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay.
That's why you can literally corner something into the wall with a fear effect, like I did.
All right, Mr. DM.
Alright, starting from the top, does anyone have an initiative above 20?
Wait. Oh, but was I supposed to roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoops. All
Okay,
right.
we're figuring stuff out.
I know. I'm sorry.
Above
He
20.
just realized he was level 7.
I knew I was level 7.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Matt. Okay, please don't kill my character.
Roll your
Roll your dice!
okay.
Was
Above
it-
Inspiration.
You also get the +5.
I know what I get, but that was not good at all.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I actually get +6, by the way. So math 20.
Your dexes.
Math 20, alright.
Well, I have a alert, so it gives me
Plus
So
five.
+5.
Yeah,
Okay,
+5.
surprise.
Yeah, and I have a +1 to initiative, and I rolled a 14. So 6 initiative plus the 14.
Alright, anybody within 20 to 15?
I have 19.
19 for Orphan.
I have 7.
Fluff has a 16.
Luke has a 7.
Dio. Dio also has a 16.
What is the higher dex mod?
Mine is 3.
Mine's +4, so.
Alright.
Alright, Fluff with 16, and then Dio with 16.
Wow, I did it. I did it, guys.
Mira.
I got 7.
7.
I'm cool enough to
I
hang.
wanted to wait anyway. Like, that's part of my plan, so this works out just fine.
I just wrote down Mia for some reason.
You wrote down what?
Oh,
Mia.
inspiration.
Mia.
Okay.
Okay, so Auslan, you are up first, gentle dragon sire.
Oh,
There.
nice.
What do you do?
So my homies are down at the boat, right?
Luke, Orphan, and Zesdrick are.
Okay.
Zesdrick
Is
is
anything climbing up the rope?
You're first.
Not yet.
Okay. I am going to. Can I see some of the enemies on the boat? I'm assuming that's what the pennies are.
You can see these enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And probably not these ones.
Okay. Are they those ones in the far back? Or
You
those?
would have had vision of the
moving.
door, so you would have seen two
Rows
lines
of-
spreading out, but you lost vision of these.
Okay.
These are all the same.
I'm gonna try to.
Essentially, yeah. Just
Those are
big,
just big things.
big gnoll-like creatures, and they all have bone backpacks.
Who is this
very
guy?
That's I know.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
did
try
These
to.
are the
before.
two
The
closest to
bone
you.
backpacks.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pelt the one that I can see in the very front row. Yes.
Gnolls?
With a javelin. I'm gonna use. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's in my
The
pocket.
souls of other gnolls, so they get like super creepy and they're actually powerful.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast.
That they can throw, and then it pops up as a skeleton that functions as an elf.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a melee.
Not that we've told you any of this.
No, I don't know any of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that. That's personal spiritual weapon. Protection so, why does that glow?
What?
I don't know, a lot of these like. Oh, this one actually does fire damage.
Yeah, but it's melee range. Sphinx has melee range. But
Oh,
yeah.
it does hit melee. Thank you for catching that.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of the paladin stuff is.
I'm probably just
This one is
gonna.
pretty good.
Yeah, I was thinking about probably doing this or Divine Smite, but.
Divine Smite is melee range.
Is it?
Yes.
Alright, a lot of it's melee. Okay.
Yeah, a
well,
lot of the paladin stuff is
I'm gonna
melee
do
range.
Spiritual Weapon. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
How does that work?
You create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for a duration or until the spell is cast again.
Alright, so where are you putting it?
I am putting it on the boat, probably in the center between the two front guys right there. And I believe that's actually a bonus action just to cast it. So then I'm going to use my attack action.
Your standard action.
Yeah, my standard action. To use it against the guy that I can see.
Just so you know, attacking with the spiritual weapon is a bonus action. And you make an attack when you cast the spell as well.
So you automatically attack with it as a bonus action. Like when you cast it, you automatically attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well then I'm going to do that.
What does it look like?
It's a giant. It's pretty much like a giant. It looks like a mace, but it looks like a red dwarf, like a a glowing red.
Star kind of deal at the
Yeah,
end of it?
exactly.
Just a big
And it just
glowing
it's like
orb.
a giant star on a stick, and it just smashes on him.
Nice.
I can get behind that.
On a hit, target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, which
It's
I believe
roll
it-
melee spell attack, so roll to hit.
oh yeah, that's right. Learning.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is really nice because it's a non-concentration spell that just stays with you and
Do you add
basically just
strength to
gives you
that?
an extra attack.
You
every turn.
would add your melee proficiency. So your proficiency bonus is 3, and then whatever your charisma is, the paladin spell mod, right?
Yeah.
So whatever your charisma bonus is.
Bonus is. Sorry, this is taking so long, guys. I'm so sorry.
So
Plus 3, plus 3,
9.
so 9 total to hit.
9?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
No damage for you.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Can I use extra attack on that? Because I have extra attack.
No, it's
That's
only
a-
when you make
I
it.
had a
So,
feeling on
so when you do other things, you can bonus attack to attack again with the sword. That's how that works.
That's one action.
So literally every turn you can attack and make the spiritual weapon attack as well.
So I
Pretty
can
much.
do because I already have extra attack, so I can attack twice.
And then the spiritual weapon
And
can
then the
attack
spiritual
as a bonus
weapon.
action, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Not this turn, but
Wow, it's fucking. There's so much shit. Oh my god.
Yes.
So yeah, I believe that is gonna be my turn then. Actually, I believe Armor of Agathis is a standard action. So I'm probably gonna.
Unfortunately, you already cast a leveled spell.
That's
you
true.
can only do one level
That's
spell a
true.
turn.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's my turn.
Nothing with your standard, just
Well, my standard, I can cast another spell, right?
No.
No, you can only
No.
cast one leveled spell.
yeah, you can cast a cantrip.
Okay. Well, that was a second level spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you have any cantrips?
Unfortunately, paladins
I don't
get
have any
cantrips.
Yeah, I was gonna say, paladins don't have cantrips.
Yeah.
I forgot
You're-
paladins
you're done.
suck.
Okay.
I mean,
For
you
sure.
can paladin main?
You can throw a javelin if you want.
Yeah, you can throw a javelin if you really want.
But yeah,
I
that's
am a
my
paladin
turn.
main.
Because I'm good other than that.
All right. Next, Orphan.
Okay. I can see Zayre from where I am. Right? Like, that was established?
Yes. Yep.
Does it look like he is concentrating? Like,
He is. His
What
focus is upon Zesdrick.
can I... Well, I don't know how I would be able to tell this, but, like, is there any way I would be able to tell if the barrier, like, the source of the barrier is coming from him? Like, what would I roll to
Probably
understand? Like,
Arcana.
Arcana, maybe? Like, I guess, like, the
I
question
don't
is...
really know if there's a way for you to tell that.
Because, like, I guess my question is if... Oh, whatever. I'll save that for later then, never mind. I'm gonna move up to the... forget that. I'm gonna move to the side closest to the ship. The first, knoll.
Thank you, Kyle.
Good.
No, thank you. Like, seriously, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, right there. And I'm going to attack.
So it's not right in your face.
Before... I can do bonus actions before standard actions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my Crimson Right to imbue my sword with frost. Taking 3 damage in the process. Okay,
Okay.
blood rights. 1 second. Cool. Okay, and then I will roll to attack this guy.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you
Wait, double attack?
Show me
I do have double attack. Nice, that's good. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Shit on the floor.
Okay. Sorry. Just trying to make sure I understand this correctly. Okay, it takes 10 slashing damage, and it is also wounded with a magical wound.
What does that do?
The wounds, on the start of their turn, they take 1d4 necrotic damage. For each wound on it, which I can only do once per turn. But in order to get rid of the wounds, it needs to make a DC 15 con save on its turn after the wound after the wound damage is applied.
Okay. Is it like a standard or bonus or anything, or is it they just roll regardless?
After the damage is done.
After the damage is done, each turn it can roll to save to get rid of the wounds.
Cool.
And all damage done by my sword cannot be healed by magic or regeneration. It can only be healed through short or long rests.
Interesting.
Okay. I have 2 attacks because... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. One other thing I forgot.
Oh.
I forgot to add in the right damage because I'm smart. 1d6 extra damage. It does take 5 more frost damage.
Alright.
And then the second attack, because it's cool like that. Oof, yikes. 10?
That misses.
Okay. Cool. That's me. I think. Yeah.
Alright, so what is... how do you activate the effect on your sword?
It's just... It's always... Like, what do you mean? like
What
the
does it
wounding
look like
effect.
thematically?
Like the sword, like it kind of has like this weird faint red glow, and when I slash their knolls, right?
Well, what does it look like when you activate the like frost effect?
Oh, the Crimson Right?
Yeah.
I kind of like hold the sword in front of me, and I can feel a little bit of my blood drawn into the sword, and the sword now has a like it like alternates between a blue glow, like a faint blue glow, and a faint red glow.
Okay.
The red glow coming from the sword like naturally, and then when the Froststride is active, it is blue as well.
All right. Anybody who is within visual range can see. He like holds the sword up and like focuses, and you're a half orc.
Yeah.
The color of his skin kind of pales for a moment, and the sword begins to glow with that faint blood red hue, and you watch as it kind of fills up the sword until it reaches the tip. You strike your first blow across the chest of the gnoll. There's a few openings in its tattered chainmail armor, and you slice through it. The wound kind of freezing behind, so the gash has like this like kind of icically look to it. The blood is like frozen.
I guess the total is 15 damage, right? 10 slashing,
15,
frost.
yeah.
Okay. That's making sure I did my math right. Okay.
So, is a reaction?
Inside
do you have
the
to ready a reaction
purple
in order
barrier,
to use a reaction?
Zesdrick Plainseer
It's like if
stands.
someone moves by you, your reaction would be like an attack of opportunity. Or if like you get hit by a spell and get a shield, that's a reaction.
I thought you had a ready reaction. So I didn't know that. Because I'm a protection paladin and I can block someone that's within 5 feet of me.
Zesdrick Plainseer stands and points his finger at the writhing black ooze at his feet. A blast of lightning arcs from his finger and is absorbed by the black creature below him.
Wait, the lightning got absorbed?
It kind of pieces of the ooze kind of like spike out in a reaction to the energy as it absorbs. But once the lightning fades, it settles back to its water droplet.
Does it look like it actually did damage to the ooze? Or does it seem pretty much unaffected? 'Cause this is something Mira would
After
be
which-
paying attention to.
The ooze wriggles forward and begins to creep up the legs of Zesdrick Plainseer.
I have a question.
Hmm?
The magical barrier that surrounds them, is it just going up, or does it make like a box?
It's a box.
Like there's a top to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know, can it be, like, traversed?
We don't know. I would assume.
I don't know how you would know that information.
Like, if we've seen something similar before?
Sounds like somebody wants to roll an Arcana check on their turn.
We'll see.
Who likes Arcana?
All right,
Who
Luke,
likes
it is
Arcana?
your move.
Okay.
Fluff, you're up next.
Alright, I am going to cast Enemies Abound on... Yeah, this creature right here. It needs to make a Intelligence saving throw, DC 15.
That is a fail.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright. On a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe, regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself if on a success. When the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random. From among the creatures it can see within range of the attack spell or other ability it's using. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, the creature must make that attack if it is able to.
Alright.
So he's pretty much going crazy and assumes that everybody around him is now a bad guy.
Yep. Alright. What does your spell look like? You just kind of mutter some words?
I mutter some words, and you can do it better. Okay. Nice. I mutter some words and play like just a little bit of a tune with. But I'm gonna play like okay. Going music here for a hot second. I'm gonna play two of the strings that literally are super dissonant and just like it drives them crazy just listening to it. All right.
The notes kind of
Sure.
you after you play the notes, a stream of like red air or energy kind of emanate from you and your lute and strike into the second knoll in line. Its eyes kind of go wide. They begin to glow with that red energy, and he starts to look around him, weapons
I'm
raised.
so dumb. I forgot a thing.
And then I'm just gonna move back.
Dude, should have taken 17 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back there.
Next time.
Yeah. I forgot that I have dueling as a weapon style.
Alright, Fluff, you're up.
It's fine.
Alright, so how many people do we have on the deck now that just came up? It's like 4 plus Dio just joined us on the ship.
Yeah, 5 more people just climbed up.
Okay, so I will take my bag of holding and basically just dump it all out on the deck. That'll be my, free object interaction. The highlights for the unarmed people that just joined us are there's 2 crossbows with some bolts and a short bow with some arrows.
Nice.
Dio's bag also spills out onto the deck from my bag.
So 2 crossbows with some bolts and what?
And a short bow with some arrows. There's like 20 crossbow bolts and 10 arrows.
So 10 apiece.
Yeah. Just random things I've picked up. Like some of my personal stuff also falls out, but like I make it clear that nobody needs to touch that stuff. I kind of kick my personal possessions back towards the bag. Because I basically just had to dump everything out to get all of it out at once.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fly down a couple feet. And all these coins are enemies, right?
Yep.
Matt?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I will take my attack action. I'm not directly next to them, so that they're not going to
Right,
get
you're
an
up in the
opportunity to
air.
attack when they fly away, but I will attack the...
I really don't think dumping your stuff out and kind of kicking it around and letting everybody know what
Okay,
to
fine,
take.
fine. I don't let everybody know, I just dump everything out, and then
Okay.
I won't get super involved. I basically shout, "Take the weapons," and hop over the side of the ship. And then I will attack the middle coin there of the three that I'm closest to.
Roll it up.
That first attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's going to be 10 radiant damage. I'll do a second attack on the guy to his... the guy between him and the knoll. That's going to be a 19 to hit for 10 more radiant damage. And then I'll use my bonus action to do a searing arc strike, which is basically just casting the burning hands spell. So it's a 15-foot cone. I'm going to get as many of these guys right next to me as possible. So at least the three here. I don't know if I can get the knoll or this fourth coin over here.
From your position, you can get these three.
Okay, so yeah, I'll get the three that are closest to me.
Sounds good.
It's a DC 15 or DC 14 dexterity check.
That's one failure.
One failure and 2 successes.
Yep.
So the guy who failed is going to take 16 fire damage. The 2 who failed are going to take 8. And then I'll fly back up to the side of our ship.
Alright.
When I cast the burning hands spell, did the flames look like they went through the barrier, the purple barrier?
No.
You said no?
No, they did not. They just kind of
Okay.
blasted up against the side of it.
Interesting.
Does that catch stuff on fire?
The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
The boards below the feet of the gnolls redden a bit and begin to smoke, but don't quite catch fire. Alright.
So do we
Do I have the ability to let anybody know that the fire didn't go through the barrier, or is that something they're just going to have to notice on their own?
Most definitely not.
Okay.
Can we see that if we're paying attention?
Sure, yeah, if it's in your line of sight and you're paying attention to that.
Okay.
Okay. Dio, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna focus on the 2 coins closest to the ship. I'm gonna snap my fingers and cast Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna shoot one beam at either one.
Just the 2 closest to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, the one closest to me, I rolled a 23.
That's
and
a
the
hit.
second one, I got a 19 to hit.
Both hit.
Alright. Alright, the one closest to me takes 8 damage, and the other one takes 12.
Thank you
Alrighty.
guys for your patience on me learning Paladin. Yes.
Only took you
2
yeah,
blasts
yeah.
of force damage punch out from your
I just
fists.
don't know if I need to know
Both of them
exactly where
smashing
mine is
into
in order
the
to
knolls
use
below.
spiritual weapon.
You doing anything else?
Because it doesn't say you have to see him. It just says within 5 feet of the weapon.
Anything else from you, Dio?
No, I'm just gonna do this map attack, and then that'll be that.
Alrighty.
Is it time to get hit?
Oh yeah. It's time to get smashed.
Opportunity strike. I'm making it a point, alright?
From you?
No, from the creature I...
Oh,
Charmed.
right. Like, what are you gonna hit him with?
I don't hit him with anything.
Alright, the frenzied gnoll strikes out and hits the gnoll ahead of it as it moves forward to attack Orphan.
Well, I'm getting
Slashes it across
beat
the
up
back.
from behind. That's rude.
So it only rolls a save when it takes damage. Okay. It's going to take its attack then. It's going to miss. So coming back from its blow against the other gnoll, it turns around behind it and takes a strike at the gnoll directly behind it. This gnoll seems to be prepared after seeing its strange behavior and its attack on its other evil compatriot. Blocks the blow with its weapon and takes a retaliatory strike back, which misses.
Means that he just stands in the way. Wait, you can walk on the outside of that?
That's just to show the railing.
So he's walking on the railing to get around the guy.
No, he's walking between the railing and the guy.
But there's not
There's
a
space right here, yeah.
Okay.
Don't argue with the DM.
Opportunity strike against both of those
I
guys.
need to, it's a reaction, so you get one per turn.
Damn
I
it,
suppose. No, I got it. It's got us one to turn. Well, no, because technically its turn happened after, so it has a new reaction. And it can use one reaction against the first one, which is going to hit. way. If you would like, Orphan, you get an attack of opportunity as one of the gnolls rushes past you in the direction of Luke.
Okay. $11? No, my math isn't right. 13?
13 does not hit.
These things have better AC than me.
That's not surprising.
What? Don't give me that wide-eyed look. You knew this.
I just forgot.
I have 0 dex for
Luke does a 23 hit.
Yes. No, it doesn't.
Just barely.
Just a little bit.
Just like glances off the side of his shoulder.
It actually
What about a
heals him.
14?
14 does not hit.
Okay.
I'm
It
gonna
actually
use
heals
cutting words though on the 23 that's gonna hit me.
Okay.
So whatever you roll for damage, subtract 4.
Okay.
Boo.
That's going to be a whopping 2 points of piercing damage.
Wow. That's a lot of damage.
It lunges forward with its jaw. Jaw wide. Its mouth clamps around your left arm. Not strong enough to pierce the fabric, but definitely going to leave a bruise. You kind of bash it off of you and ready your loot.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Oh, snap. Oh, I just move them.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Alright, so let's see.
I think I was about to die.
This one attacks.
No. I have second chance.
I have
Still
4
might
attacks against Orphan.
Reminder that the one that I attacked earlier is taking 4 damage from its wound
Okay.
and needs to roll a DC 15.
DC 15
Con.
combat.
Yeah.
It
It
fails.
feels like it.
It was 4 points of damage.
Yeah, 4 points of necrotic damage.
2
The
plus
one that I attacked initially.
It could just not care.
makes it.
You never know. Your monsters are stupid like that.
You're right, they are.
4 attacks on me. Yikes. Oh boy.
Attack number 1 from the injured Knoll. Well, the one you've specifically injured.
Yeah.
It's gonna miss.
Yay.
Damn.
Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright, that's gonna be a hit. Four.
Are these guys wearing any armor?
7, yeah. Chainmail.
7?
Tattered chainmail. 7 points
Not bad.
of slashing damage from its axe.
Slashing damage.
From its mighty axe. Next. That is a miss for 11.
Yep.
Accurate. Let's see who's he gonna hit.
Natty 1?
Oh, that's gonna hit that one for 3 points of slashing damage.
Noise.
As what are you You have you're wielding a sword.
Yeah,
right.
a sword.
No shield or anything. Nope. Okay. The next attack, it comes at you, bites you. That's where that. Wait.
7.
No, the first attack missed.
Yes.
And the second attack, it comes at you with its jagged long sword. You can see there's all these nicks and imperfections in the blade. And as it swings it at you, you deflect it with your sword. The blade goes right into its gnoll compatriot, dealing the damage.
Ooh.
Alright, we got 2 more. $14
To hit?
to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That, I believe, is 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The gnoll that was just slashed by its companion's blade lets out a cry of pain and takes a good bite at you, getting you just back in your ribcage area. Then it swings at you with its saber. Fear. Nine points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright, last one against you. And it's going to be 2 hits.
Are all the gnolls the exact same weapons and everything? Or
No, the weapons vary.
is there
And
anybody
they're-
that's like dual wielding or like look to be stronger than the rest?
If you would like to take the time on your turn to check out the gnolls, we can figure that out.
Perfect.
Otherwise, just what's your passive perception?
17.
17. Just information gained from your passive perception. They all look pretty much the same.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really looking to spend time finding a leader. I just
That is 9 points of damage. 3. No, 10 points of piercing damage. 3 from. Did I tell you damage for its bite already?
Jaws. No, not for the last one.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, so 10 points, 3 from the bite, and 7 from the weapon. That leaves. It's too far. Oh, these 2 are fighting. Sure.
mm-hmm.
So these 3. This one quickly takes off its backpack and throws it up in the air, landing it right next to Dio. This one throws its bone backpack onto the ship, and it lands directly on Auslan with a natural 20.
Alright.
Roll an either athletics or acrobatics check.
Definitely athletics.
How big are these squares?
5
What?
These are 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm using a point of inspiration. 'Cause that's fucking bullshit. That happens every time.
That's 2 points today.
Yep. Definitely not gonna have the nat 1 happen again. So, yes.
Man, right off a natural 20?
So
That'd be great.
math 20. Again.
Math 20, alright.
Yes. Got a 13 plus 7.
So the bony skeleton, as it's flying through the air, turns into a humanoid form and lands on top of you and attempts to like scrabble and grapple onto you, but you're able to wrestle it off of you and throw it to the ground before you.
Alright. Is it standing or prone or what?
Don't say.
It's on the ground in front of you.
Okay. And
Is that what you're about to do?
The third one chucks its. It does not make it up onto the ship. It actually tumbles back down onto the ship below. Into this space
God
here.
damn it.
dude, what
It
the
is
fuck?
currently
I rolled
prone.
2 nat 20s while I was practice rolling.
That's why you don't practice roll.
What do you mean don't practice, man?
Don't practice
Why
roll.
are you wasting your rolls?
Why the rolls?
Okay. I
They're
think-
all random.
No,
Well, then why are you
wasting your luck.
rolling 2 natural 20s while your practice roll?
Oh my god,
Mira,
I didn't mean to do that.
If they're all random, then why does it matter and why do you have to practice?
Alright.
I just won't roll anymore. I'll just make everybody else in the entire room roll
Okay.
for me.
Probably
So, standing up by the helm of the ship,
Yeah, not
with
me.
her sword raised and one hand kind of out, Mira's gonna close her eyes for a second, reaching out to manipulate the threads of chaos around her. And then when she opens her eyes, they're glowing that blue, purpley glow. And I imagine you can kind of see that through like the tears in her armor and whatnot as it goes along the length of the scar down her arm now, lighting that up with the purpley blue glow of the magic as well, and then into the stone in her sword and down the blade. While this is happening, once she opens her eyes, everyone over in this general area starts to feel the winds moving around. And I feel like there would be this eerie quiet for being in the midst of battle as these winds start to kick up around the ship. And then as
If I
the
roll
blue
another
glow
nat
makes
1,
its way to
I
the point
swear
of
to
her
God,
sword,
I'm
she
going
kind of
to
thrusts her hand out
scream and
and
cry.
saying this actual spell itself. From a point in the center, these clouds spring into existence, swirling around like a maelstrom, slightly above where the ship is so that we can still see down onto it. And she's gonna cast Storm Sphere. I need to do some math here, because it's a 20-foot radius, so it's 40 feet across completely.
That's gonna fill up the whole ship.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
need to... It's only 4 squares across either side, though.
Yeah,
Because
but
they're 5 feet.
but
The
if you
ship's
start,
only 30
it's
by
only
80.
5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, so you can go from here to here.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make it so the very edge of it is right next to where our ship is and goes across off the dock.
Alright.
But it's gonna be that entire area.
Centered around here-ish.
Yeah, so if this is the very edge of it, right there would be the center, I think. Like right in that
No, one more
area.
square over, I think.
Oh yeah, it is more like there.
Okay. And it'll be the edge of the ship.
I'm also going to use a sorcery point to cast this as a careful spell, which means that a number of creatures up to my charisma mod, which is a 4, automatically succeed on their saves. So that's going to be Luke, Orphan, Zesdrick, and is Fluff still down on the ship?
No.
No, Fluff
Okay.
is back up on the railing of our ship.
Okay, so the 3 of them are going to be protected, but everything else in there has to make a DC 15 strength save.
Why do you hate me?
You want more die?
I mean,
No.
you can't with this.
I want your filthy dice.
What do you mean? You can take this one that I have.
Just have my very specific.
Here, there you go.
I get 2
Magic
nat 20s
in
on
them.
practice rolls, so.
This one I got a nat 1.
Yeah, no, this one I
Hey, this is my new
definitely
blood
never
die.
Yeah.
And then, if I were to do an Arcana check, would that be my bonus action? Or would it be a free action?
To what end?
So as a bonus action, I can call down a streak of lightning on something. Would I be able to do an Arcana check just to try and figure out what's going on with the box over here and still call down the lightning, or would I only be able to do one or the other?
What are you trying to glean about the box? Are you just like memory check with your Arcana to see if
Just
you've
like
heard
a
of something
quick,
like this?
like,
Or?
does this looks like something that's going to do damage? Is it going to prevent him from moving? Is it blocking out any magic? Is it keeping the ooze in the thing with him? Just any general information about, like, there's something weird here. What have I encountered anything like this or read anything about it?
Okay. Okay. So roll.
Would I
Your
be able
Arcana
to
check,
do that
that's-
and
yeah.
do the lightning?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
just a free action.
Okay. Alright. Also, anything that fails the strength save takes 2d6 of bludgeoning damage.
What was
And
the DC?
15. Natural 20 on the Arcana check.
Yes!
Wow.
You
Yeah!
can take a look. It's right there.
I can confirm it is a 20.
I see the 2. I see the 2
Uh-huh.
right
This
next
die
to the
right
20.
there.
Yep.
That's a big. That's,
In true Stormbringer fashion.
that's a big 2-0 right there, Mr. DM, sir.
She's becoming too OP. Please nerf.
Please nerf.
Nerf the dice,
not
please.
Literally,
Nerf
the
the
only
dice.
thing I get nat 20s on are Arcana checks, and it's not even when it's that important.
Dude,
Otherwise,
Nerf
I end up
should
doing
make
18d8 damage to myself.
and then like giant foam dice.
I also got like a 5 earlier,
Yeah, that's
so.
Wow.
Did all of them fail?
I'm getting you D6s right now.
I have
I'm getting
D6s.
How many D6s?
I have
A little
60
frustrated?
Okay, because I think you're gonna do a lot.
Do I need to roll for each?
Oh, here
one?
comes the tower.
Okay, so I'm not rolling with that anymore.
Not rolling your way
So you
today?
need to roll damage for all these fuckers.
Every single one?
Yep.
Okay,
That's why I was getting you more if you wanted it.
that's fine. First one is 6. Second one is 4.
Alright, so the one that takes damage gets to roll a save.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Save.
15. Intelligence.
Okay, it saves.
Bomber.
Third.
Third one is 8. Fourth one is 12. Fifth one is 7.
Alright, 7.
Next one is 5.
Oh, fudge. Let's see. There's one here. One's here, so that one's clean. Alright, how much damage was that last one?
I think I said 5.
Yeah.
5. Okay.
Next one is 6.
Alright, and oh shit, there's a skeleton in there too. Ah! The skeleton succeeds!
Alright.
Good job.
Okay, alright, how much damage did the last one take?
10.
10. Alright.
And then, what do I find out from
Actually,
the
a
Arcana
better
check?
check, because I wouldn't be surprised if the skeleton has
Disadvantage
negative
on strength?
modifier, which would mean it might fail.
No.
Just for shits and shit.
No. You can meow at me all day.
It's gonna steal your box.
Steal my
That's
box.
fine for now.
Nope, it's a +0.
Okay.
The skeleton gets to not take damage.
That's a cool looking
And then-
skeleton. What the hell?
Was that so? Did you roll damage for each creature separately?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, not that it technically matters all too much, but for spells like storm, it's technically one single damage roll. That way, like if you have abilities that
Increase.
like you add to like a single damage roll, it actually adds it to all the creatures on that damage roll.
I mean, with this one, it's also that each creature takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage when I cast it, and if they end their turn there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when you cast the spell, like this first cast, it's technically just one damage roll. So like if you had an ability that allows you to add like your charisma modifier to a single damage roll, it adds it to every creature that just would have just taken damage. I don't think wild magic sorcerers have any abilities like that, but
Yeah, I
You
don't add
might-
anything. And it's already rolled and written down.
I wasn't going to interrupt you because you were having fun rolling the dice, but I just wanted to let you know that
In the future.
in
just
the
do what the
future,
DM tells
that's,
me.
But I mean, in the future, you can get like a bardic inspiration, or you can get something and just add a bunch of damage.
Hey, damage. Damage.
And then. Which one was Orphan attacking?
The figure one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna strike him with a lightning bolt. And because he's in the storm sphere, I get advantage on the attack. So that's gonna be a 23 to hit. And I believe that's 4d6? Yes. 4d6 lightning damage.
Shit.
What the fuck is happening?
It's a strong spell, man.
Stormbringer's earning her
I
name.
know, I guess you're bringing in the storm.
Oh,
So he takes 10 damage. And what did I learn on the Arcana check?
yeah, 20 Arcana check. Woo!
So you've never seen or heard of a barrier specifically like this, but you've heard of magical barriers powered by runes. From what you know of these barriers, they are generally used for either trapping something within them or keeping others out. Probably will be impassable with magic or physical means, unless you happen to know exactly how to get through a particular barrier.
Is there a way to get rid of it?
Possibly with a dispel magic, a normal means of removing magic.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would just be overpowering the magic of the runes in some manner.
Okay. And as my movement, I'm gonna duck down, so hopefully they can't see me.
Alright. Okay.
Top of the round.
No way.
Is it?
I don't actually know.
Alright.
Mira had a pretty low initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, that
Thank you,
entire
pal.
area is also considered difficult terrain now.
Does anything happen when enemies enter it for the first time?
No, it's if they end their turn, they have to succeed on the strength throw, or they take the 2d6 of bludgeoning damage. But creatures within 30 feet of the sphere have disadvantage on perception checks made to listen.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks for your plan, but
Our plan?
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Giant eggplant.
Oh,
The safe
that's
word.
not gonna mess anything up.
Fun. This is neat.
Oh, look at that. More figurines coming into play. Okay. You have cards?
Reinforcements.
Yeah, got spell cards. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Wait, is that the fucking,
It's not the deck of illusions. it's
okay.
No, the deck of illusions is just a deck of cards
That's really cool. Where do you find that?
at a game shop. There's one for paladins, which you should probably look into.
Yeah, no,
because
I would
you have to prepare spells every day.
Yeah.
Like, I have a set spells. These are the spells that I have. Paladins, you have the
Yeah.
entire deck, and you have to pick out of those cards, or
Yeah.
pick out of those spells, what you have.
Yeah.
I've also seen
And-
people get
Holy
binders
shit.
with like the card collector
Is it really 3?
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Okay,
you
we're
can
done.
literally like slide them into the card slots.
Oh, my
One
God.
round of combat. Let's
shuffle them
go.
in like a sheet in the binder.
Yeah,
so
we
you don't
didn't
have
really
to
get
pull
started
them.
till pretty
Good
late.
God. Okay.
That's, like,
yep.
perfect, 'cause I have, like-
Sorry for the late start, everybody. I had to work again. I will be working again next
Oh,
Tuesday.
canceling?
Yeah, but I'll get you out early.
I'll get you
But
out.
there's potential we'll get to start on time. We'll see.
I will make
Probably
sure to not
not.
be late.
What?
Well, I will not be late. I swear to God.
I mean,
If you do, you're dead.
I'm closing with you, so
killing me, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
alright.
Do we want? Do you want me to like take a picture of the board so we know where
Yeah.
stuff is?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna write down.
Yeah, but this that way we have multiple accounts. Having fun there?
Hey, remember when we were talking about doing this to yourself? You did it to yourself.
You done goofed. There.
Okay.
Some.
I don't have many resources left, but I'm gonna use what I got.
What do you mean you have no?
She has.
I have one spell left.
Oh, okay. I was like, you literally just
Zesdrick
like
seems
unloaded
fucked.
on all these motherfuckers.
Zesdrick rolled a natural 1 on his initiative.
Yikes.
Oh, what a
For
guy!
that.
Thanks, Zesdrick.
I mean,
Glad
not
to have.
Zesdrick, Zayre.
Okay, I was like, fucking.
Oh, Zayre.
Zayre rolled a natural one?
Yeah, I was gonna say Zesdrick already cast
Yeah, Zesdrick
lightning.
went already. Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to Zayre.
So there's.
So we're not at the top of the round right now.
No, technically not.
No, we are at the bottom of the round.
Okay, so.
So Zayre would start us out.
Well,
No, Zayre doesn't get to go until next turn. What's happening right
Oh,
now is this
that's
door is busting open and a group of figures are rushing out.
Oh fuck.
The
God.
actual crew.
I hate aprons. I hate them. Jonathan.
You really hate aprons?
Okay, well.
You don't want to carry around your book with you and every pen you need? And your change bag in case you need to give out change?
Okay, well,
And
I had my apron stolen, which was super cool.
Just been sitting on it though.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Shelby had to give me an
Believe it.
apron because somebody stole my apron.
where?
In my car, because they bashed my window, and I had to get brakes, so I spent $600 on brakes and like all this other stuff on my car.